30 days.
Where are you going?
Cancun.
Nice.
And I was supposed to be in New York right fucking now, having already, sitting down to watch Hadestown, but the borders never opened, and so I sold my tickets and was not able to go.
I found how to get the stream key if you want.
Well, we're live. It's working.
Okay.
So their security must not be all that great. Hello, everybody!
Hello? Well, there you go, yeah. So I guess your stream key didn't change, or somehow maybe it just automatically updated itself?
It might be that if OBS still has the credentials, and if you're... Like, if the credentials are the same, it just went through there.
Well, maybe.
You know.
Who knows?
Cool. So the world doesn't know how many millions of dollars you made on Twitch last month, and quite frankly, they don't need to know. Based on how they're treating other streamers who are also somewhat similarly successful. So that's all I can say. So hello everybody. We haven't. This is so when I'm looking at my scheduling of the games, we haven't played this in a month. Well, we missed one game and it's a month because we're only playing every other week. So
Yeah.
Yep.
So and it might have been even more than that. I don't know because I think I scheduled it for last time, but then we didn't play because Dominic had. Dominic, you looked like
Oh, yeah,
that guy from Family Guy with the big jaw.
Quagmire.
Quagmire, that's right. Giggity.
Giggity, giggity.
No? Okay. Wisdom teeth out. So you are now more wise than you were before.
Less wise.
Yeah. Yeah, so recap. We're doing sort of a lower decks game for Hub. Basically, the PCs are playing characters who are peripherally connected to the original, to the main campaign, in that they have been hired by. They haven't even met the PCs yet because the PCs are still out of town. But they have been hired by the ship's crew that the PC on the ship that the PCs own, pretty much, to just do a few tasks around town. This is all set against the backdrop of a town in chaos because the mayor of the town, who is a powerful wizard Rakshasa, kept his promise and he ended slavery, which was. Slavery was kind of all over the place, but it wasn't out in the open. It was kind of like a shadow banned by the law, but not exactly banned until midnight, the night before last. I forget how many nights it's been since it happened. And so, unfortunately, Klaus Wilhelm, the mayor of Hub, somehow used magic to just make slavery stop. And so, like, 12:01 a.m., all these slaves just kind of walked out of their houses and were in the streets, not slaves anymore. The slave owners were kind of upset. Some tried to recapture their slaves. There were fights, all that sort of thing. Our heroes had been sent into town the day before to go get the living flame. Didn't know what it was, but I'm forgetting your characters' names because it's been so long.
Gump.
Badrid. Gump.
Yeah, ironically, I know Carp and Badrid. Gump, yes. So Gump, the rock gnome artificer, was sent to get the living flame, and somebody knew about a gang leader deep in the city, who was called the Living Flame. So he thought, I'll go check it out. Gump was also sent to buy some flour and yeast. We just lost Catherine. And so Gump went and bought some flour and yeast from a couple of dwarf bakers named Badrid and Carp. I hope Kathy will come back eventually. She's probably eating or something.
Not
and
hearing
so
anything.
And these are our two other PCs, and so they all became friends, came back to the ship, and then went off in search of the living flame. On the way, they met a gnome merchant who tried to sell them a magic bag.
Yeah.
They also met so they ended up picking up a magic or Gump. Curiously, while this merchant wasn't looking, just peeked inside one of the bags, and a smoke demon, a demon of shadow, came out. Very powerful monster. They befriended it and freed it, and they said, "You're free!" And then he's like, "All right," and So it turns out he's a demon whose entire mission in life is to fight devils. And so when he found out that the mayor of this city is a powerful devil, he was like, yes, I will set up a syndicate to take down this tyrant. And he left. And I think he promised you one favor. You also found there were some kids throwing rocks at a Blink Dog puppy. Because they thought it was really fun, because what they were doing is making it angry and scared, and then it would try to teleport. But for about 40 some days now, ever since the Cataclysm, all of the portals that once kept this city connected to the rest of the multiverse stopped working, and also all teleportation magic also stopped working. Whenever you try to teleport, instead of teleporting, a blackness, a horrible screaming black void appears and tries to consume you.
Except for Blink Dogs, apparently.
And so every time this little Blink Dog tries to teleport, the horrible screaming black void harms or kills people close to it, and then it disappears for a while, and then it reappears in like another greasy black cloud of nasty devil black.
Before you continue, do we want to check and make sure that the audio is working?
Oh God. Sure. That would be embarrassing.
I'll talk. Are you listening? La 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 la. Hello, Grim Demon Hunter. Maybe you can tell us, how's the audio? Oh. Can you hear us all?
Can you hear me, Grim Demon Hunter? That's all I need to know.
That's Catherine.
Oh, I'm hearing double. Hang on.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. I just changed something though. Hang on. You can hear me talking now too? And you can hear the rest of them? Okay.
Can you hear me talking? I want you to hear me talking.
Cool.
What if
Yes.
I don't want to hear you talking?
Wow.
Just take off your headphones, brother.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
That's a resounding yes. Cool.
It's I like your side shave, man. It looks pretty cool. Are you wearing like Bluetooth headphones underneath your headphones?
Me?
Like on
That's a
one of your
headband.
ear, it
It's
looked
a
like there was a
headband.
black thing clipped to your ear on the other side, under your
My head-
headphone.
Just
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
hairband.
He double headphones. He's that kind of guy.
He's too powerful for just one set of
It's
headphones.
too powerful.
He's gonna blast through the man. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So as I was saying, yeah. So you picked up a Blink Dog. What else did Gump collect on his adventures? Did you collect any other nasty creatures? Well.
I've got
Okay,
my
so you
floating cannon over my head.
Yeah. Oh, we did collect more. We got like about 1,000 refugees.
Oh, yeah.
That were
100
collected.
refugees. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, after you you had all these adventures, and then turns out that the gnome who was selling the bags was also contracted to deliver food to the very gang that you were supposed to go and get the living flame from. So you decided to take his business from him, cook the food yourself, and deliver it, and get paid. You got paid silver. It costs more to make the food than to get paid. Anyway, that's the economy of D&D. It's just crazy. So it turns out that this gang was actually a gang that's there to help orphans. They had like a barn in the back of their compound. There's a bunch of tough-looking, gang members hanging around. And in the barn, there's all these kids in a nice place, being kept safe, like just street kids that were being helped by the gang, by the Living Flame gang.
Yeah, fully thought it was like an awful orphanage where they beat the kids.
Yeah. Well, apparently the chef doesn't like the kids, but the rest of the cook doesn't like the kids, but all the other people like them.
Okay.
And the leader of this gang was called the Living Flame, and it was a
Warforged.
warforged, like some kind of a warforged, some kind of a leftover war machine from old wars, without anything to do. This is from another realm, I guess.
Warforged and Calcifer.
Yeah. So Warforged are from another realm, from a published realm, from some other company that makes the game that we're playing. Whatever. So yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the great thing about Hub. You can bring in anything. So the Warforged was actually ill, and so Gump figured out that the Warforged's power supply was was not working properly, and so convinced him to open himself up, or convinced them to open themselves up. And sure enough, there's a flame in there, just like Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle.
Sometimes,
And,
yeah, sometimes I can roll well. Not often, but sometimes.
And then there was a shadow. There was a shadow casting on the flame, and so Gump just kind of pulled out the whole mechanism, and the Warforged kind of, stopped working for a while. And then a shadow came out of the flames. You fought the shadow and killed it. The flame was so happy that it gave Gump a piece of itself as a reward, and so a little piece of living flame. And Gump brought that back to the ship in order to, because that's Gump's new master cog, wanted the living flame, the flour, and the yeast. Probably to make like some flaming shot drink or something, or like a flaming, a dessert.
He literally can't be a master anymore.
Yeah,
He just thinks he is.
That's right. So on the way back, you busted up some fights in the streets between some slave owner, ex-slave owners and slaves, and then you ended up collecting 100 slaves by the time you got back to the Surprise and to the Leviathan. I forget the name of the
Nautilus.
The Nautilus, the big barge that the PCs have as
Damn,
a place
DM.
to live. Good for you. I only have to manage like 5 different games, man. You only have to play in 1 or 2 of mine, plus other. Anyway, whatever. Yeah. So after that, you had befriended a city guard named Kai Vang, who's a female Goliath. Who asked you if you could help her visit the compound of a wizard who had sent who had sent a call for help in the night following the freeing of the slaves. So clearly something happened there, and so you went. You decided to go there. I think you guys thought, no, the big compound, that could be a good place for the freed slaves to live. If the worst has come true, and so you went there. Turns out the worst had come true. The wizard was dead. There were I guess there were horrors, around the compound that you had to fight, including I think there was a slime in the pond. There were some zombies locked up in a building. There were a couple of floating heads with tentacle eyes. Called gazers, which are like the least of the Beholderkin.
Oh, and then a Manticore or some shit.
Yes. So there was a, and so the people outside in the street had said, "Oh, be careful, the beast might return." And so the beast was a Manticore. And so you fought the Manticore. You also fought some slad toads, or slad tadpoles. Which are creatures that crawl into your body and then emerge as a demon. So this wizard was evidently experimenting on monsters and capturing demons and things like that. And so the monsters escaped and killed her. You found her body in one of her rooms with riddled with iron bolts that were fired from the tail of the Manticore. And so it was dead. It was Garast, the Manticore. And so you found also a bunch of non-functioning mechanical devices, mechanical robot type things called duodrones and monodrones, and you also found one that was repairable, and it's basically like the size of smaller than Baby Yoda, and it is repairable by an artificer. So you could have.
Wait a minute.
It's the one called
We have
Duo-D.
an artificer.
Gump is an artificer, yes.
What?
Wait, you didn't know that?
That's such a weird, strange coincidence.
Crazy random happenstance.
Who knew?
Crazy.
Yes, I think that's quite humorous. Yes. So, and there was like, did I give you treasure or anything like that? I think I did.
Nah.
No.
Really? Okay.
I distinctly remembered no treasure. Sunstar treasure, Dragoon spittoon. Oh no, that's from Hub. Not this fake hub.
Baby hub. Baby hub.
Maybe hub.
Little hub. What can I do some artificing on?
Let's get him back to the place so we can get these people here.
What, on DoD? Oh yeah. Well, let me just spend a few seconds coming up with treasure. I'm sorry about that.
Sweet.
Because I think we literally just stopped. We didn't heal. We didn't do anything. No
Oh,
shoulder.
that's right. That's right. You still had like one more room to do, which was like the tower in the corner that had, you know, something in it. So
Like, I'm still wounded.
Yeah.
I'm hurt.
I'm at half health. I'm fine.
13 points of health left.
I'm at 19.
Yeah, the support character should never be at 13. If possible.
well, that's like the Friday game that I run with Penny Dragon, where they're like up to 12th level now, but they don't have a cleric. They have a paladin.
Oh, yeah.
So if the paladin doesn't squander his 3rd level spell slot on, you know, on smites, he can do revivify. But otherwise,
Well, I'm not a bard. I'm not a cleric this time, but it's weird. I like being clerics. I have to learn how to bard.
yeah. But the party does have a lot of healers. Like there's a druid and a paladin and a
Okay.
bard.
Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
but then
this
it's
is
like hot potato. Like, no, you heal. I want to attack this turn. And then the barbarian goes down, dead.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, Nico's character has a wrist-mounted device that allows her to administer potions with a bonus action. So she's the potion shooter. Everybody gives her the potions.
Yeah, we should all get one of those. That would be good.
Okay. I think I don't know who Grim Demon Hunter is. I don't know if they know who we are, but you guys want to
Yeah.
introduce your
It's
character?
Catherine.
Oh, hello. Hi. Hello, Grim Demon Hunter. Oh, she's like in another room of the house right now. She's just lurking.
No, she doesn't live here.
I thought she was. You didn't know.
Nope.
Not since like a week ago.
2?
There you go.
Like a week and a half.
I'll take it. Deal.
I love the tokens that you drew for. Oh, look at
What's that,
Carp.
sorry?
I love Carp's token. With the drawing.
Carp's what? Togen?
Token.
Token.
Your art
Listen.
for Carp.
Oh, we're
They're a little older than they're supposed to be, but they still do be looking good though.
oh, yeah, she has the big beard. Yeah. Well, I posted a.
No, that's correct. She should have the bigger beard. This is correct. But
Because I posted a video from Dimension 20 of the dwarven grandmother saying being on Instagram.
yeah, I saw it.
yeah, that's pretty great. And so that's just like an old lady with a big beard, and she's like, "I am on Instagram. I will make videos of how I cook my food." It's like they decided that the dwarven family in that game are like, are they Jewish people from New York or are they Italian? I get confused about it. I think they're like what's the matter for you? Hey, they're like people from Jersey. They yell a lot. Anyway.
You heard it here first, folks. People in Jersey yell a lot.
Well, I'm kind of thinking of the Nicolas Cage from Moonstruck.
What's Emily's character's name? Sophia.
In the Unsleeping City game, yes. Yeah. Well, she's the Staten Island Italian hairdresser.
Boop.
Okay, so I'm just gonna ready to put this stuff down here. That's good.
Oh, hey, it's Bean.
Oh, hello, little beanie baby.
No, she's big. She's a big. Look at this beast, man. I want to hold her upside down like a fish, but I won't.
No, and she's so passive. Like Miriam's cat, when you try to do that, she kills you.
Well, this is the better sister, obviously.
I saw a video today of somebody's cat that is crazy for ciabatta, which is like those little square Italian buns. Every time there's a ciabatta in the house, the cat like attacks it and like bites it and attacks it and jumps on it and fights, and you can't. And if you try to go close to it, it fights you, and it's weird. Cat that lives
Ciabatta.
in,
Ciabatta cat.
Italian buns. Okay.
Ciabatta.
I know, very strange. Very strange. Well, woohoo, Grim Demon
Dun,
Hunter.
dun, dun, dun.
Okay, so this is I forget the name of this lady.
There you go. Chunky girl.
Treasure from Compound in all players' journals.
I told you her name. Her name is Gondega, Shondega. Any of you? You're big.
Well, what just happened to the sound? Did you guys hear that?
I did, yeah.
What's that? What happened?
Suddenly,
Listen,
someone's mic got.
It's the DM. It just happens sometimes where it tunes into different things.
Like my mic will just go really hot. Is it okay
Yeah.
now? Okay.
Yeah, it's
good
better
now.
now.
It adjusts. Yeah.
I'm
We're
sorry.
a really good professional
you.
crew here. Like, we're good.
We are doing our shit. Yeah. So here you go. There's a bunch of stuff. Some.
Oh,
some
shit.
Ooh.
Actual monies? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, why
do
you
we
use
have?
copper
I
and silver?
need
hate that.
a gemmer
just
crystal
take your
worth
half.
at least 100 gold pieces. Do we have any of those?
What is that for?
For one
No,
of my
those are all worth
spells.
50.
If you have
all
one,
worth-
a gemmer crystal worth at least 100, could you use two 50s for the spell, or does it need to be a single?
You need to have a single. What is the spell?
It depends on how it says it.
Yeah, it just says a
It has to
gemmer crystal
specify.
worth at least 100
Then it's
gold.
one.
And it usually says something like which is not consumed, or which is consumed.
Usually it's consumed. Usually it's just consumed. Bloodstone, diamond. Okay, I'm gonna need some of those too, probably.
Cool. No,
I
it turns
tell you-
into.
I'll tell
definitely
you right
need
away.
some of those too for my spellcasting.
Yeah, the only one
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
really,
yeah,
the
yeah.
only one that's really worth it is
Right.
the diamond. Everything else is pretty much generic 50 gold pieces.
Diamond. Collection
Yeah.
of
So
old
so
books.
after all of this, what's her name? Kai Vang
Kai Vang.
gets her men together and says, "All right, boys, scour this place. We're looking for food. We're looking for stuff for people to live. For we want to try to bring some slaves in here to some freed people in here to maybe be able to survive for a while." And these three people come out of the out of hiding. And they are they're basically people who were they were servants here.
Can I make a roll?
just a rule.
I would like to make a roll to see if Blex is a potential mate for.
Sure. Blex is just kind of like got an apron on, looks like a worker type.
I'm
not
about
saying
to.
much.
I'm about to set him up.
Kind of like
Got some eggs to
strays
fertilize.
to the pond and just kind of like starts trailing its hands in the water. Just like
Oh,
wetting
that's like
itself.
brr. Yeah, that's like. Brr. Let me make a roll. I don't know if there's men or females, males.
It's hard.
I don't know. Can I make some kind of roll?
I think I'm deciding. Yeah, sure. You want to make a nature check?
No. Can I make something else?
You can't use wisdom to figure out the anatomy of a creature.
Okay, I'll do nature. Oh, it's not bad.
Nature is 15. That's pretty good.
I don't have guys.
Yes, it is definitely a grung.
Oh, it's a fucking grub. Come
You
on.
know that it has poisonous skin.
Right. It's gotta stay moist.
But you, as Carp, wouldn't know about this, mate.
What do you mean? I've seen the pile of eggs on the boat.
You guys were on the boat and you saw the pile of eggs. And I think one of the crew were like, yeah, we have to find a mate for.
Because that was the potential quest.
Yeah, that was going to be once you're on the ship, you know. But yeah.
But not if she's.
But Richard said no.
Yeah, so Blex kind of looks at you.
Yep.
Catterby the kobold kind of like looks back and says, "Oh yeah."
Where are we? I don't. Oh, Blex is in the middle there.
Well, a little higher up, yeah. There's the Blex is in the fountain.
Are we over there? I presume.
Yeah, sure. You could be walking around the place. A couple of yellow cloaks go over here to check out some barrels, and they get attacked by a couple of snakes. Hang on.
They're fine. Oh, I literally had a mirror image, and like the very low chance they would hit me still, it hit me. So that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. So Catterby says, "Yes, we worked here for the wizardess. Her name was oh, I keep forgetting her name.
Gandeja. Ganji.
Glenda.
Her
the
name
good
is
wizard?
Gandeja.
Listen, okay.
No, it's not Gandeja. Goddamn it! It's
You just say things, and then I have to try and spell them out best I can. This is what I have written. It's a half elf that lives in a compound not far outside. A slave owner. Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I got.
Is she the wizard we were supposed to go help?
Yeah, she's dead.
Oh. See you later.
She's dead, and now we're gonna take her house. If it works.
Yeah. Okay. Hang on.
Fortunately.
Yep. I will tell you who the wizardess is.
It sounds like
Compound,
waves. in your mic.
Gondiga Thaona.
Gundaga.
Her name is Gondiga.
Cool.
And yes, she is dead. And Kai Bang is like, well, like I said, we used her as a contact, and you know, we kind of knew she was doing stuff in here with monsters. I mean, I don't really care about monsters too much, but it's hard to know now how to feel about these things. But
Yeah, well, doesn't really matter. She's dead, eh?
yeah. So Catterby says, well, we're not sure what to do now that the mistress is dead, and we were hiding from the beast. You understand? It was a terrifying thing, the Garast. And so thank you for slaying it. And now we are not sure what will happen.
Well, we can keep the place up and running if you let us store. Just house just a few people here. Really, it's not even that many people.
That's a deception, I think.
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, Catterby, you know, doesn't inherit this place or anything. Catterby is like, oh, people will come. Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
Oh yeah. Perfect. Lots of people. You can help them. No, not that many. Not that many. Don't worry about it. It's nothing. You just gotta You just gotta take some of these like spikes down here. You know, I mean, make it a little nicer.
A couple of yellow cloaks come running from the far ends of the place, all covered in insects. Ah! You know, and then Kai Bang is kind of like, really. And so, you know, they have to fight
All
the
the
swarm of
traps you
insects.
had set up are just.
Yeah, you know, I wasn't going to overload you with those traps. So the swarm of insects is, you know, eventually sort of like destroyed by the yellow cloaks, who kind of like, you know, stab it to death with spears somehow. You know, yeah. So Moss Bandar says, yes. What are your intentions towards us? What do you intend to do with us?
Oh, none. You
Okay.
could just like keep living here. You know, do your thing. Just other people are gonna live here too.
Okay.
Yep.
Catarai says, I guess I'm not sure. Blex, would you like to stay also? Blex got their head in the water. Sticks their head out, and then their neck goes, and then water splashes everywhere, and it's like, he kind of hops over here and like eats a bunch of insects that are left over from the swarm. Like the tongue goes,
Nice.
and Blex comes back. It says, why you ask me? Oh, I asked to Carp. Why you ask me questions, Carp? Were you asking questions of Blex, or were you just kind of studying it?
I was just looking at it.
No.
Just like stare down. You know, little old
Blex.
ladies. Ooh, I know a pretty young man.
Who's
Slayed a bunch of
Ogle?
fucking
Who's Ogle?
Ogle comes out of the out
he
of the
was
place
hiding
where
in
he
here. We were
Oh.
like,
was the
yeah.
guy who made the teleportation portal that almost killed
Oh.
Badrid.
Yep.
He seems to be some kind of
yeah.
a. He's Ogle the Boggle. He's like a fey creature.
Ogle. the
Ogle says,
Boggle.
Ogle will stay here. Stay here with the books until Ogle can return home.
Oh, you're stuck here, eh? Because of the portals, buddy?
Ogle's portal is not working.
Yeah, don't use portals again, okay? You will just die, simply.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Okay. Anyway, so Blex, yeah, so you want to ask any questions of Blex? You're going to say I have a young girl you want to talk to?
No, I ain't saying that.
Oh, okay. All right, so what do you want to do now? Do you want to head back to the ship and get all the slaves and bring them back?
Yeah, let's get them fucking slaves, man.
Okay. Do you want to
Before we leave, we're gonna tell them try and clean up a little, maybe. Like I'll pay you in food or something. I'll make a big meal when I come back, but in the meantime, try and clean up a
Who,
little. You know, the dead bodies.
who us? The us the
Kai Vang and well, the people can clean up. You know, like the broken stuff. I'm sure Kai Vang will take care of the dead bodies. Is there like a mortician? Bring them to the morgue.
Just burn it to the ground.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. So you leave and head back to the boat, and yeah. So you've only been gone for like probably half a day or something like that. So you come back, and the crew of the ship are kind of like wondering, when these slaves are going to be leaving, because it's it's kind of upsetting.
Mostly because the boat is sinking.
I'm just gonna do okay. Here is what's his name's turret gun. I just want to grab all
Bumps.
your characters. Kai Vang will come back with you.
Oh, hey Blex.
Oh, did I grab Blex? Sorry. No, Blex is kind of like just hanging out next to the pool. Blex would like to be moist more often than not.
Yeah, I know somebody like you who likes to be moist too. His name's Brip. Oh, are they horny?
No, he kind of like turns to you and goes Brut kachuk chuk.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
It's kind of like he's kind of like, oh, really? You expect me to know every just because I'm a grung, you expect me to know all the grungs?
No. I'm just telling you that I know somebody who's in a similar situation. Don't get my words twisted there, honey.
Well, I'm
Oh,
would you like me to meet Brut kachuk chuk?
I mean, it's up to you, sweetheart. He's back at the boat next to the next to the bay.
Lots of water by the boat.
So much
You can
water.
stay super moist.
Oh no.
It's even you might even say that it's damp.
Oh no.
So it's downright wet where we're going. Okay, so Kaderva and Moss Bandar are kind of like, well, I guess we'll start dragging bodies out into the street, or I don't know. You're coming back with some people?
Yep. Oh. I feel so
Okay.
bad we're bringing a bunch of people here when there's literally like tents full of like refugees right next to the fucking compound.
Yeah, so Kai Vang
Friends
says
for
to her
friends.
4 yellow cloaks, you know, like 2 of them are like full of like swollen bug stings on their faces, you know, and the other 2 have like snake bites. And Kai Vang is like, all right, you 4, you're gonna stay here and make sure none of these bastards out in the street try to come in here. You know, this place is not for them. This place is for all those people that Gump, Carp, and Badrid rescued here. So forgot to wash my face before the stream, and so now my oily sweat is making my eyes burn.
Nice.
That's nice.
Oily
Super
sweat.
good.
It's nasty. All right, so you're gonna have a
Tune
yellow
in,
cloak.
tune
up on the
in
roof.
weekly for more moistness.
The moistness, it just yep.
Just overall moistness.
And I'm wearing jeans, and I probably shouldn't have because it's just
Oh, good.
I'm very I'm warm.
I'm
So
wearing like cotton shorts.
because it's unseasonably
It is so fucking warm. I'm like, it's October. What are you doing, Canada? Go home. You're drunk.
okay. Yeah, so you head back to the boat.
We head back to
and,
the boat.
um,
I'm looking forward
yeah.
to you role playing with yourself as Brut and what the fuck is their name again? Blex.
Blex.
Blux and Brut.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just going to grab all your tokens. I'm going to bring you back to the other map, but we're probably not going to do a ton of role playing there.
Let's get my water.
Oh no, sorry, a ton of tactical stuff there, but
Cause say, what else is there?
there's no tactical or role playing anymore.
We're just
Is
gonna
the
end
landing
this.
page? No, where's
Stop.
the boat? The Red Guild copy. Okay. Like I've literally made too many maps. I can't even see.
Where's the boat? There it is.
Where's the man of the boat? That's
Hi.
what. That's half the problem for everybody.
Oh, there's
Yeah, so you head
Nadal
back-
sitting in the corner. Never gonna be played again.
There's what? Sorry.
There's Nadal chilling in the
Nadal.
corner. Never gonna be played again.
Don't.
Sleeping at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nadal is just standing at the bottom going. Okay, so you head back, and sure you can bring your grung friend. I'm just gonna put your new tokens here. Kind of bring your grung friend onto the boat, and so where is? Just gonna zoom in here.
Let it be known that the grung wanted to come. Okay.
Yeah, so you bring the Grum Blex
Oh,
like towards the boat, and brrp,
Nico's
it's
got a
clinging
move
to
for
the
that.
side of the ship, like scraping barnacles off, like like down by the waterline, and brrp looks at Blex.
Do they look at each
and,
other and then there's like a 70s love music montage happening when they run towards each other?
Boom chicka wow wow, chicka
And,
chicka wow wow, wacka chicka wacka chicka wacka chicka. Yeah, so so brrp kind of like looks, and then skitters back up the hull, and then leaps onto the Nautilus, and gets close to Blex, and then Blex's neck ruffle goes again, and then they square off. Looks like they're ready to fight. Weapons.
I'm just gonna say, yeah, Blex, you can just leave if you want. You don't have to like be here right now.
No, Blex is kind of like, I suspected that Brrp was my childhood enemy, and now I am certain. And yeah, so Brrp has a boarding axe, which is kind of like which is basically a glaive, and Blex, what does Blex have?
Oh, hey, look, there's Jackie.
What the hell? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jackie's figurine is there, yeah. Yeah, your stream keeps up. No, your stream's good. Okay.
Did
Holy
Black
crap,
actually
okay.
say that?
Yeah. And
Oh
yeah,
my
Blex just pulls out a
God.
couple of daggers and just goes in, and they start. Are you gonna let them fight? What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm not gonna fucking stop them. Fight if you want. It's a consensual fight. We go out and fight people all the time.
Well, what does
Not-
Blip look like he's doing? Does he look happy to fight? I don't.
What you want to do? You can do an insight check.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yes.
11, 19. Gump, they're definitely gonna fight. They're gonna fight. Shaw and Maxim charge in with they pull out their sabers, and they're like, whoa, crewman under attack, crewman under attack. You know.
Whoa, careful. They have poison skin, first of all. Second of all, I mean, if they're gonna fight, they're gonna fight.
And the crew on the ship also are kind of like stop swabbing. They stop swabbing the deck or whatever. Which one's the murderous one? Is it Ilana?
It's Alana.
Yeah.
She
You know.
loves killing.
Yeah. Alana like swings over on a rope and lands behind Blex. Yeah, so these two kind of like get to close quarters and they lock weapons, and yeah. So Kathy, you're pretty sure this is a mating dance? You don't know?
Ooh.
Oh.
So you're not sure? Do you want to say anything?
Does it look like it's like deadly? Like they're gonna die fighting right now?
Oh.
Um,
If Alana's running out.
Well, Burp swings their boarding axe and slices Blex's skin open, but very shallow. And then Blex is like also like slashes.
Can I
Burp.
tell it's on purpose?
Yeah, you can make another insight check.
Like, this is just peacocking to the next level.
Well, there's blood spraying out, and Shaw and Maxim are like, oh god.
Like
And,
I
you know,
said, poison skin.
Yeah, so the inside of 16, yeah, you're pretty sure they're pulling their punches. They're just, getting a bit of blood going, but not much.
It's a grung thing.
Yeah,
Nice.
and they're both like croaking like toads. They're going, rah, 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 like that's just, they make the big neck thing. Yeah, and then they just kind of like leap over to the ship, and they both climb under the tarp where the eggs are, and then you don't see them for a while. There's noises. There's horrifying. There's sounds of eating. The sounds of chewing. It's just kind of gross. You're not sure what's happening.
Oh my god.
So Shaw and Maxim were kind of like, where did you find that one?
You don't want to know, man.
Dee Dee is like climbing into the rigging. Everyone's climbing up into the rigging. They're all like, Jesus.
Yeah, everybody, just give him some space. Leave them alone.
Yeah.
We'll
Like
just,
Rose is sitting at the end. Rose is sitting on the end of the spar with her feet dangling, and she's just sharpening a piece of wood or something. She's like, grungs.
Yeah. We could just go ahead and get these people to the compound. We found a compound. We're gonna put them there.
Oh, good.
Yeah, good.
I was wondering. Shaw says, Carp, you know anything about healing?
Why?
Well, we got one of the girls, one of the little girls in the slaves here seems to be sick.
Yeah,
Didn't want to send her off. Didn't want to send her off being too sick and all.
I know your master is one hell of a healer, just like the best there's ever been. Where are they?
Jackie? No, she's no healer.
No, the other one.
She's a murderer.
Yeah.
Aiden? Yeah, he's been known to heal people.
No. He's more of a fly guy,
He's
the
a
other
fly
one.
guy. And you don't know any of these people. How do you know these people?
Didn't we meet when I was fixing the sail? And then they left.
Yeah, I guess so. You must be talking about the crystal one, Nadal.
Yeah, that one. Such a good healer. The best in the whole universe and all the multiverses.
Sinchiroka.
Do I need
Who knows Sinchiroka 95?
Should I be concerned, honey?
Hello.
No, no, no. No, no. Don't worry about it. They're just a really good healer. You know, sorry. I just know really basic healing spells. But, I mean, some of them can stay here. Like, she could stay here. With her family, I mean, obviously.
Sorry, who, the sick girl? We thought maybe you could take a look at her.
Yeah, I mean, I can, but I mean, I don't know what you expect me to do. Here, let me go look. Let me go take a little gander.
Who's the sick girl? Just one of the slaves?
Yeah, one of the freed slaves. Yeah.
I'll go hobble over and Gump will see if he can help. Maybe.
I'll check it too. No, I can't. You're gonna die.
So they bring you around, and so there's a little girl, and she's clutching a big book to her chest, and her mom is sitting next to her. You know, and the girl she's just like green with sickness. Maybe she's seasick. No. Well, with your medicine roll of 6, you're like, oh, well.
Yeah, I'm really good at this.
You know, but she's like a dark-skinned human. Her mother is, you know, also a dark-skinned human, and the mother's kind of like, oh, sweetie, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. The girl kind of like goes, and she looks up at you. Her eyes are yellow. They're like the yellow eyes of some beast.
Ooh, does Gump recognize that?
We haven't had a fucking short rest, man.
You could have had a short rest since the last session if you want to do that.
I'm a bard. That doesn't do anything. I can heal, I suppose.
I was gonna say I'll take a heal.
I'll
Yeah,
take
you
a
can. If you guys are missing hit points, you can do a heal or whatever. I feel like even Gumps, if you're down a few hit points.
Yikes. Yikes, eh? Yikes. Cool.
Here's the mom and her kid.
She's holding a big book and she's possessed. I'm gonna yank the fucking book out of her arms.
And she's possessed. Okay. You guys are just hanging out nearby. So you grab the book.
Where are you? Oh, with her.
Make a dex saving throw. DC 10. If you succeed, you just grab it before she can react.
Nice.
All right. So in that case, you'll have to make an opposed athletics versus athletics. Like you're kind of like grappling it from her.
Yeah, I'm
So
really
you just reach
strong.
out for the book, right? And she's kind of like, no, not my book. Ah! And you pull the book away.
Oh.
Wow.
Not bad.
So I'm gonna roll a d20 minus 2.
That ain't that bad.
6 minus 2 is 4. Okay. So you kind of like, you try to be quick, you know, and you're kind of like, now see here, young lady. No, and then you grab, you know, and then she's like, she reacts. She tries to pull the book away, and you just kind of grab it with one, you know, the strong hand of a seamstress, and you just kind of like pull it out of her hand, and she's like, no. And yeah, why don't we roll for initiative?
Oh no! I can't do anything. I'm gonna play keep away is what I'm gonna fucking do.
What is it called
Click
again?
on my Misery.
Oh right, I forgot to click on the thing.
You're the worst. Just
I'm not
the worst.
I'm not used to this whole thing, okay?
That's just not an excuse. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'll still take the first one.
Wow,
It's not like
there's
that
no-
was much better.
There's no graphics for this thing. Okay, that's great.
What? Ging what's him? Jing what's him?
Yeah. So the book. So you pull the book out of the girl's hand, and it's kind of like the pages kind of like flutter, and then the thing just kind of goes poof, and turns into like a weird looking, like a 3-foot diameter ball of light. And it starts to shriek, and it will immediately try to attack you. Although if I
good.
roll good initiative, nothing will happen. Ging with some. Ging with some. Hang on, I gotta put them in order. Oh wow, I won the initiative. Okay, so you pull the book out, and you're like, haha, and you look at the book, and it says Manual of the Planes. Oh, cool! It's like a book on the different planes of existence, and then it just kind of like shreds itself and then turns into this creature, and then it tries to eat your face. Oh wow! Okay.
Cool.
And
Cool.
it will
Leo.
immediately try to eat you. So
Oh, good. I mean, as
so-
you should, really.
That's
so it
not
tries.
very
So
nice.
it kind of like reaches out energy tendrils, and you feel it trying to drain your life form.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Holy fuck!
Oh,
Easy
good.
22.
My AC's 10. Fully just 10.
10, AC 22, 16 necrotic damage, and you have to make a DC 12 con saving throw or gain a level of exhaustion.
I'm trying to think. Am I
Uh-huh.
carrying anything that would help her? Like, I'm right
Yeah,
next to her.
perfect.
Can I pull her away from it? That's just mean.
Well, on your initiative, you can do whatever you like. Anyway, so the
Man.
creature kind of goes, and it drains your life force, and it seems to like gain color. Like clearly it was starving.
Wouldn't want you to starve, buddy.
You also hear a voice in your head that says, "Hungry, hungry, nom nom nom, dwarf so tasty, oh nom 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 nom."
Okay.
Like in the common tongue, it says that. So that's Gingwism. Carp, what do you want to do?
Cry a little. A little bit. Not a lot. Okay, fuck. That was bad. Can I just, like, shove it in my bag? I'll shove it in my drum. I have a drum, apparently.
Well, do we have
gonna
that
shove
bag
it
that the
into your
demon
drum?
came out of?
No, you don't have that
I
bag.
don't.
The demon came out of the bag, and you forgot about the bag. Yeah.
I'll shove it in my drum and, like, wrap it in my, like, some of my... Because I always have extra fabrics and stuff, so I'll shove, like, fabric around it.
So are you trying to bag this thing?
Yeah. Just my drum is more solid.
Okay. Is it what form is it? Alternate forms, change shape. Hang on, bio and info. I don't know what if is it like
Someone tells me
it's a
we're all gonna
luminous
die.
sphere of ectoplasm, roughly 3 feet in diameter. So it looks like if you try to bag it, it just passes through the bag. So I think you're going to give up. You're going to lose a bonus action, or you're going to lose either an action or a bonus action to do that. Your choice. Like you try to use the bag and it just kind of passes. Looks like you can hurt it, but you can't bag it.
Good. Yeah, good. I love. That's good. I'm gonna like throw it like right there, on the floor.
You're going to try to grab it. Okay, yeah, just make an athletics check.
No, I'm holding it. No.
Well, because it's like this big. It's like the size of a it's just a big
Oh, then I'm just gonna
ball of
move.
phlegm floating in the air.
Oh,
Fuck,
pass
Gonna
it.
hit me.
Pass it to me.
I'm not gonna grab it.
Oh.
I just thought I was still holding it. Oh
No,
shit.
the book turned into this thing, and then it kind of it got bigger than the
That's,
book, and then it
that's
kind
the
of drained,
kid that's
drained
there.
your life force. Yeah.
Is she still demonic?
Yeah, you think so? She looks like she wants to attack you or whatever.
Good. I'm just gonna scooch over.
Okay. Are you gonna do anything?
Yeah.
Because you have no spells left, right?
I've got one spell. I'm gonna use it to cure wounds. My ass.
Okay.
Yep. That was really bad. I'm at 11. Yep. I really don't have much. Just a low-level bard. Damn,
Okay,
and
so
Bump
that's
and
it
Blex
for
over
that's
there
it for
having the
Carp.
time of their
So
lives.
that's it for Carp. Go.
So those things just on the ground, and
It's floating in the air
Floating.
in between you and Carp. It looks like it kind of looks like a will of the wisp. If a will of the wisp was like a floating ball of flimmy energy.
and the attack came from it, right? Not the girl.
That's right. It reached out like a pseudoplasmic tendril that sucked energy out of Carp.
Is the girl like connecting with it? Is she like pausing it at all? It's a separate thing.
She's just like screaming.
Okay. Well, I will.
Shit.
attack it, I guess.
The mom is freaking out too. She's like, "Oh God, what's happening?"
Why did you let your kid get fucking possessed?
Okay, I'll cast Firebolt on it, I guess.
Yeah, you will have disadvantage to attack it because you are attacking it from point blank range.
Okay. Mending doesn't work on people, does it? Or on creatures?
No.
Okay.
You have like a dead body, but they'll have like mended clothes on them when you're dead. You gotta roll a second time and take the worst result. That would
9?
be a 9, which does not hit. So you're like, Fwah! And you try to attack it, and it doesn't hit. Yeah, so that's it. You have a bonus action remaining if you have something you can do with a bonus action. Otherwise, it will
Well,
go
what's
to
my
Badger.
cannon doing? Does he run out
Relaxing.
of? Because I have it so he follows me around my head.
Yeah, I think you have to this is the Eldritch Cannon.
Yeah, so like it had its own turn, didn't it? On initiative rolls.
But I think you have to set it up.
Every time.
Well, at the beginning of the
Oh.
fight, yeah.
Yeah. Every encounter.
I'm just looking it up. Once you create the cannon, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest, or until you expend a spell slot at first level or higher.
But he's still there. Like why is he gone? Doesn't say anything about him disappearing or anything. It's just he has hit points. If he gets, you can kill it.
Yeah.
I think
You
it's
need
still
to poison
following my
first
head.
Yeah. When you create the cannon, determine its appearance whether it has legs. Else it's like it just lasts forever.
Yeah, I can dismiss it as an action, and people can kill it and attack it.
Right.
That's what I understand from it, anyways.
Oh, so you have to decide what kind of cannon it is when you make it.
Yeah.
So it's either the flamethrower one or the ballista one or the protector one. When you create it, it determines its appearance. So you just have it with you.
Yeah. Instead of on legs,
So
we
I
had it
guess
so it
you
was like
have it with
hovercrafting
you.
up by my head.
So you have the flamethrower version then?
I think that's what it was. Let me connect.
So
I
you
can't
using the
remember what
flamethrower
one we
before,
did.
So. Yeah, I think it was the flamethrower because you used it to burn all the zombies and stuff like that. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you put it here, you can burn. Well, it'll burn you. You'd have to move. You could like move to here.
Yeah.
And then burn in this direction.
Yeah. I will
Burn
do that.
this way. And that will.
Probably burn the boat, won't it?
That'll get it. You're on top of the boat right now. Well, no, you probably went down into the hole.
I've never seen Nico care about such a thing before.
Yeah, I will cast that. I'm trying to see if I have a thing on my spell sheet for it. Or did I just roll? Each creature in the area does a dex save, taking 2d8 fire damage on failed.
All right, so roll your 2d8, and then I'll make my dex save. The dex save is what?
Good question.
Jesus Christ!
Sweet.
Like, what is your spell DC? That's what you would use.
Double eight.
14.
Double eight. Very cool.
Okay.
Look, it looks like.
I
His little
have
face.
a dex save of +2, so I'll roll it. 17. So I save, so I only take 8 damage.
Aim.
Alright,
I don't
so you
think I
burn it
have
with fire and
anything.
it kind of goes, pain, pain, why you burn me? I only eat you.
It's not very nice.
Not burn.
There's
Let
food.
eat.
There's food in the water, dude. Under the boat. Lots of cool little sea creatures you can eat.
No.
Much better than our tough flesh.
I don't want to be moist.
Oh,
So it is
interesting.
Badred's turn.
Oh,
Get
throw
him
it
wet.
overboard.
Get him wet. Get him wet. Where's Boop? We need someone to be moist.
But Rip is busy getting
you
wet.
say it's not really grabbable, right?
I think I think it is. I think, but it's just that Carp
Oh.
kind of gave up on grabbing it when she realized she couldn't bag it.
No, but it's because I thought I was already holding it. That's why I was like, oh, I'll just put it over here.
Okay, yeah.
But I was not gonna spend my action trying to do that when I know my strength is
Oh,
not that
I thought.
good.
I thought you said we couldn't carry it. I would have catapulted it away. That would be fun. Off the boat.
Yeah, no, it's not an inanimate object. It's a creature that looks like a ball of gas slash snot. So you want to try to
Is it-
grab it? You can, but where are you going to put it? You're in the hold of the ship now with no access to the outside.
Oh, I misunderstood that part. For some reason, I thought we were on the top deck.
Yeah, I thought you might be, but then I realized you were going to see the sick girl who was probably going to be at the bottom of the hold. So
Fuck. I was just gonna fucking spear it and like right off of the ship.
Sea skewer.
Well, I guess I'll just fight it then.
I guess I'll just fight it.
God damn it! I'm gonna fight you, I guess.
Damn it! I have to fight it with my like.
So you're
fist.
gonna rage, or you're gonna? What you
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
do?
rereading my transformation thing because I don't remember
Yeah, you
what.
should be mad.
specifically-
I almost died.
It's true. You used your transformation to get the claws last time.
I think I'll. Yes, I'll move up to it. I'll use my last rage to. Well, I'll go into a rage and I'll grow a tail.
Oh.
At the back,
Oh no!
like a butt plug tail.
Aw.
Oh. Oh no! Please, everybody.
That's not.
So
That's
everybody.
not sanitary.
Everybody, just leave now. It's not worth it. It's not worth staying.
So I can do a 1d8 piercing attack that has reach. But also, if a creature I can see
Say
within
but.
10 feet of me attacks me, I can use my reaction to hit it, or to roll a d8, and applying that as a bonus to my AC.
Oh,
Ooh.
cool! You're like Bob the dinosaur from Dilbert. It's like I want to hit people with my tail. So yeah. Oh, somebody in chat said hello, beautiful to me. So thank you.
Oh, that's so nice.
My skincare routine is soap.
Soap.
and-
Except not today. Not today, because you have.
You
I
have
have oily. My
Oily
skincare
skin.
routine is oily skin in the afternoon.
so
It gives me a sheen.
the dewy glow. Yes.
It's a moistness
It's oil.
So yeah, after raging, I'm gonna smash him with my axe.
All right.
Wow.
That's
That's
a
not
10
bad.
damage. That's a bingo. What happened? Did you lose yourself?
Sorry, guys.
What happened?
I just clicked the wrong button on the stream. And I
Harper's Tale?
switched it to our.
Stream is about to
Tune
begin.
in now.
Sorry.
Not
What a
Harper's
great-
Tale.
what a
I
great
hate-
piece of
I
art.
hate- I hate to tell you guys. Yeah, I got a masquerade for a. I got a masquerade. I got a commission for a Vampire the Masquerade character.
Ooh.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Ooh. A Nosferatu character.
Cool. I've been
I was gonna-
I've been doing commissions for headshots for characters too, just so you know. So I'm happy.
Nice.
For some reason, I was gonna ask if it was Pat because I know he's looking into Vampire the Masquerade. I'm like, wait,
He would just draw
tried
it himself.
It's Pat. It's androgyny. It's Pat. Remember, like of all the bad Saturday Night Live spin-off movies, It's Pat was like almost as bad as the turtle one, the Master of Disguise movie, which is really bad. Did they also make a Sprockets movie? I think they did. It was just not good. Anyway, okay, so that was it for Badrid then.
Yeah.
Little girl. So the little girl is kind of like, "Wait, no, where's my book? Where's my book?" And I guess she'll just kind of like her mom's gonna try to pull her away, and she'll fight back, and they're just gonna like go over here. The Ging Watsum's not gonna attack her. Mom's like, "What are you doing? What's wrong?" And the girl's like, biting her mom and stuff, and it just looks weird. Like there's other refugees down here. They're all shouting and stuff, and they're shouting upstairs, and then other people are starting to arrive. And you guys are fighting this glowing energy being, and there's now Ging Watsum's turn again.
As you do, actually.
Is it going to try to kill carp, or is it going to try, like I already tasted of carp and it was delicious?
Yeah, I would super die.
But then there's Badger that hit him. That hit it.
I would very much die.
I'm just gonna roll a d3, man. 1, it's Carp. 2, it's Gump. 3, it's Badger.
1.
2, it's Gump. So it kind of like flips on Gump and goes, "Oh, I will taste this one. Mmm, delicious, delicious. Try to drain you. AC 19.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That.
Damn, your monster's hitting hard, man.
18 necrotic
We're level
damage.
3. We're level 3.
Jesus, 18.
18 necrotic damage. You have to make a DC 12 Constitution save or be exhausted. Okay, 1 level of exhaustion. 1 level is not bad. I think it reduces your skill checks, but not much else.
It gives you
7.
disadvantage on all ability checks.
Yeah. So you lost. You took a level of exhaustion and 18 damage to boot.
Or
Like
saving
it just
throws.
drains your life force, and it's like ah.
So how does the exhaustion work?
So you get a disadvantage on, I think, all your ability checks. Or 2 saving throws, the first level.
Exhaustion. If you just type exhaustion, yeah, condition exhaustion. Level 1 is disadvantage on ability checks. Level 2 is speed is reduced by half. Level 3 is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Level 4, half your hit point maximum is half.
Was
Level
that our
5, your
level
speed
or
is
the
reduced
level
to
of the
0.
spell?
Level 6, you die. Levels of exhaustion, which means if this creature hits you again and you fail again, you'll have 2 levels of exhaustion,
Gotcha.
and then 3 levels, and 4. By the time you get to 6 levels, if you haven't run out of hit points already, you're dead.
Oof.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, oh, good. Okay, Carp. It's probably going to try to eat Badrid next. I think it's going to taste everyone.
That's so gross.
So what would you like to do, Carp?
None.
I feel like Carp is not answering her own name because she doesn't
That's-
remember who she is.
No, it's because I can't do anything. I literally can't do anything. Can I disengage?
Yeah, you can use your action to disengage and then whatever.
Can I help Mom hold this fucking demon child?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, the two of you can basically wrestle her. You know, she's like the little feral kid from
There.
Mad
It's
Max.
my fucking move. I really can't do anything. I don't have anything. I'm out. I'm empty.
All right, Gump.
Okay.
Your turret gun. That's your turret gun.
Sweet.
What's Gump doing? Are you just gonna burn it again?
Yeah.
Oh, you're firebolting? Yeah, you have to roll twice to hit with firebolt. 8's not gonna hit anyway, so don't worry about it.
And then my cannon. Oops.
Yeah, you can burn this way.
Sweet. 14.
Wow, that's pretty good. So I'm
That's
gonna roll
brilliant.
my dex save, which I make. So I take 7 damage.
Man, they were good rolls.
Yeah, so again, the fire kind of like your turret puts out the fire, and there's like a little bit of fire burning on the edge of the hull over here. Hang on.
Where the hell did she get this fucking book?
It's hard to know. So that's so that is it for Gump. Badrid.
I mean, I'm gonna do what barbarians do, and I'm gonna smash again.
You should
Would you
smash.
like? No, never mind. I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
Okay.
That's gonna hit for 13 damage. Well, it ain't dead, but it's pretty close.
Fucking magic pixel.
1 magic pixel remaining. Now, little girl's like, no, don't kill my friend, don't kill my friend. It is
Can
now
I
Dean.
like? there's no way for me to like put myself between Gump and it without causing a tag of opportunity somehow.
You'd have to push Gump out of the way. If you want, I think. Yeah, because I feel like if you push Gump out of threat, I think you would have to take that because normally force movement or use an action to push him. Either way, I feel like you don't have enough actions to push him out of the way and take his place.
Okay, that's fine.
But you feel like Gingwitsum is turning towards you anyway, so
Okay.
Gingwitsum wants to. Although you know what, I'm going to make a Wisdom saving throw for Gingwitsum.
Wants to
DC
take a little bite.
DC 15 to stay to fight. 18. Wow. Okay. Well, it's like it wants to run away because it's weak, but it's so Badrid looks tasty and delicious, and so it will try to eat Badrid now. Energy drain. AC 16. I'm gonna roll that D8 for your tail armor class bonus.
So 5.
Fuck!
Your AC. Oh, you're like a naked
wait.
barbarian with low dex.
Oh wait, I read the ability. So attack 16, so that misses now. Because I bring it down to 13 and my AC is 14.
Oh!
Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, yeah. It doesn't increase. Oh, whatever. It reduces my attack to a 13. Yeah, and then cool. And your AC is 14. Okay, so it tries to attack you, and your tail, you fend it off with your tail. And then, yeah, it can't. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for the Gingwitsum. Carp, what you doing?
Oh, it's the child?
Yeah, you're gonna like rough up the child a little bit?
No, but how is she? She's contained. There's fire somewhere. There's fire on the wall.
Yeah, there's fire, and you're
There,
kind of
like,
like
water
you're kind of like
buckets
grabbing
around?
the child. Sorry.
Is there buckets of water nearby? No.
But no, the crew are rushing in with some of the refugees to douse the wall with water, but they
Okay,
can't
so
get
I'll
close
just
while the
keep
creature's still
holding this child.
there. Okay.
I'm gonna say the name of the Holy Ghost.
Our
Our Father who art in
head
heaven,
is spinning around.
hallowed
Yeah.
be thy name.
Like you guys, the two of you are holding her
Oh,
arms.
I'll throw a vicious mockery.
At the Gingwitsum?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. I'll say, hey man, come on, attacking children. That's not cool. And besides, you're just like literally a ball of
DC
farts.
13 wisdom. You know I'm gonna fail, right?
You're literally a
that
ball of
one.
farts. Boop.
A ball of farts. So your cruel words put an end to this.
Are you kidding me? Did I kill it?
It had 1 hit point. So you go full
Bro.
mean girl. You say some cutting words, something about how she bought her clothes at Gap, and then
Literally, you're a ball of farts, friend.
yeah, and then so the creature just scatters, and the girl's like no. So you look at the girl, and she. Now that you're getting a closer look at her, Kai Vang's like comes down the stairs. Say, what's going on down here? What we heard a ruckus.
Oh,
You know,
nice of you to
People
show
are like
up
dousing
again.
the fire. Maxim and Shar are kind of like, man, you guys are setting fire to our boat. You bring it like, what are we supposed to do with you guys?
What do you mean? Damn it, mister. I'm helping people.
Yeah. So Kai Vang's gonna look at the girl and say, "What's up with that? What's up with that kid?" Like the mom is crying. She says, "I don't know what to do. She's never been like this."
Excuse me.
Can I do some kind of check? Arcana? I have Arcana.
Yeah. So you're pretty sure it's not a regular disease. It looks like it's something magical. So definitely Arcana.
Boop. Oh! Yes!
You kind of get a close look at her. If somebody wants to help you, you could roll with advantage, or
Okay.
Gump can make his own roll.
Bane.
Arcana roll.
I'll help.
Yeah, good.
I'm not the one who can probably help in this. I know far
Yeah.
less
Yeah.
magic.
Gum can make his own roll if he wants to. I don't mind.
With a +6, holy shit.
14.
As I recall, Gump cannot roll an Arcana roll to save his life.
No. He's
It
read
looks
the
like she's
books, he just
infected.
doesn't understand them.
I should have helped. I should have helped you instead.
Trying to think, there are no clerics around to give you guidance. Anyway, yeah, so it looks like she's got some kind of a sickness, like some kind of a curse is on her. Kai Vang says to the mom, says, are you from the so I'm going to bring the other map up because I keep forgetting the name of the part of town that just a second here. The map is not refreshing.
Jackie's like
It
watching
is,
us so disapprovingly from the other side of the boat.
Well, Jackie's not. They're not back yet.
I'm gonna get myself some water to drink. I'll be back.
Yeah, so she'll say, are the two of you from the South Welcome Ward? The mom will say, yes, we are. We were, I'm not proud of it, but we were slaves of a gang that would send us out to steal things, or they would send the children out to steal things, and they had to come back, otherwise they would kill us. And so the children were out there being beggars and peddlers. And she stole this book. Actually, she sold this book yesterday, just before everything changed, and but she wouldn't give it to our masters. And then, and then this morning she just seemed to develop this weird condition. I don't know what it is. And Kai Vang says, were you working with well, let me just say, did all the members of the gang have yellow eyes? And the woman said, yes, they did.
Oh shit.
They kept us locked up in the basement, and at times we weren't allowed to go out. So I don't know. Something happening to my little girl, whose name I will randomly generate. I want something a little better than that. Hang on. Yeah, her name is I can't pronounce that. No, that's not right. Her name is. Fuck off. Just getting all these 1-800 number calls, mostly from Bell. Or anyway, god damn it. Yeah, her name is Ruby. Yes, Ruby is her name. That's a good
Ruby?
name.
Good name. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruby's never been like this before. And Kai Vang
Kai Vang.
says, well,
You know something?
she kind of like crouches before the girl and she says, yeah, did you get bit by one of those people? And the girl's like, yes. So when I took the book, when I ran away, I took the book, and then she shows a bite on her arm, which looks kind of like infected.
Oh no.
So Kai Vang looks at you and says, well, I think she has lycanthropy.
Oh no! She's a werewolf, bitch. Okay.
Not a werewolf. Werejackal.
Ooh.
Jackalwere. Yes, they're not the same as werewolves. Well, it's a magical curse. Maybe if you kill the, looks at the mom and says, well, maybe if you kill the creature that bit this girl, the magical transformation will stop. Kai Vang kind of backs up and kind of looks sheepish.
Yeah, Kai Vang would expect this slave mother to this child to go and kill lycanthrope. That's what you expect her to do.
So it's like late afternoon now. Kai Vang looks tired, She's been shot, stabbed, energy beams. You know, she's been working. She's up and on my feet for 12 hours. She looks at you guys. Maybe you.
The chaotic barbarian player in me wants to purposefully get bit.
We're gonna end by the little girl.
That's big Travis mood right there.
I was gonna say that's
Yeah.
big Travis mood. That's from Critical Role. Those of you who are watching, did you see Travis's one shot? So after campaign 1 ended, almost all of the cast sort of ran a one shot of their own, and he ran his game as a game run by Grog in a tavern
Oh yeah.
for
I
the
had
other
that.
players.
Where he
And in that
casually, dropped their next characters and the fact that Laura was pregnant.
That's right.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they,
There was a
well,
blue tiefling with a green orc, and the blue tiefling was pregnant, right?
no, they had a baby. Wasn't there a baby?
Oh,
Yeah.
then it could have been a baby.
There was a baby because I think they're somebody has released art of the baby, which is like a green tiefling, so or a green half orc half tiefling. Anyway, wouldn't it be fun if they played that character in the next campaign? Anyway, but in that one shot he made himself a werewolf because he always wanted to be a werewolf. Anyway, yeah. Problem is that when you become a jackal wearer, I mean, that's the kind of thing you can also work into the transformation of your rages, right? We can always hand wave what happens with that.
Hey, yeah, is the boat still like on fire?
No, people have rushed in and put the fire out. These are sailors who whose ship is owned by adventurers, and they're expecting that shit like this is going to happen all the time. Anyway, so Kai Vang says, "Well, listen, I gotta rest, but after I rest, I can bring a few of my people up to investigate what's going on up there. It's a dangerous place. We don't have a lot of presence.
Listen, we'll come with you. But don't get me wrong, we've also been working. We're not living no pampered life here. We gotta take a rest too.
Yes. Maxim and Shaw say, well, the bosses haven't returned yet, so I guess you don't have to. Guess you're not stuck on the ship just yet.
Well, we gotta get these people to the compound.
Yeah. Well, then you can do that.
Then
You
we're
can spend the night in the compound if you want, I guess.
Whatever. Me and Badger and I have got to make this. We gotta make some food over there.
Okay, so you're gonna gather up all of the refugees and bring them to the compound. I presume that it's already started to happen.
I was gonna say, does it seem like
some of the Kai Vang's guards? Oh, Kai Vang's guards stayed behind.
Does it seem like they can all fit in the compound or not?
100 people is a lot for a compound that size. Well, it's a lot. I mean, in modern terms, I'm pretty sure that they're happy. Some would like to stay in the hopes that they could find passage. You might end up with like 20 people left behind who are hoping to either work in the docks or find different accommodations or whatever. But there's at least 80 of them that want to go back to the compound.
We can help them get like actual clothes and stuff.
Yep.
I'm just
cool.
seeing like 100 Dobby the elves, That's what I'm picturing.
A lot of these people are taller than you, though.
They're all wearing napkins.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what? Suck it.
Fuck you. Okay, so we can fast forward back to the compound if you'd like.
Okay.
But I think the little girl
Oh,
and
can
the
I
mom are
listen?
gonna come with you.
Are the grunts done?
No, there seems to be a lot of pounding and the sound of the squishy sounds, like the
Oh no.
sounds happening. Yeah. Like just
Really nasty. It's good.
and some grunting, like the grunting of a
You feel free. Feel free to
Feel free
stop
to
whenever.
stop at any time. Just anytime. Just go ahead.
Okay, we're going back to the compound.
So when is our long rest? I don't know if we took one while I was.
No.
You still have not had a long rest. You went back to
Okay.
the compound. You brought like a bunch of slaves with you. I'm gonna start calling them refugees now because it's,
Yep.
And so Blex is not here.
This music is delightful.
There's music.
The music
Yes.
is playing. I don't even know what music that was.
Neither do I. It was just delightful.
I think Zoom makes that I can't hear anything else on my headphones.
If you are using Bluetooth headphones, yeah, Zoom, like Bluetooth. Why doesn't Bluetooth just work as a fucking audio device on your computer? Zoom grabs it, and it only works for Zoom, so you can't hear what's going on in the game. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Just
The
deal with it.
Zoom has decided that Bluetooth is a separate thing and takes it away from the other things that are on your computer.
Well, because Bluetooth works in two ways. It can either be media or call. So I guess it runs it via call, where it's like, hey, this is the only thing that's gonna go.
Porn while you're in a work meeting, yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Grung porn is a new kind of thing. Yeah, the stream kind of like stops and refreshes from time to time. In fact, it seems to be stopped now.
None of you deserve to watch us anyways.
That's working for
I'm
me.
just looking at it now. Okay, no, it's running again. Okay, so the chat has like restarted. Good God. Okay. All right. So, what are you going to?
You said
So
we
you bring all the
found-
people. You bring all the people back to the compound. Would you like to spend the night here?
Sure. You said we found a lot of food. We're gonna make food for all the refugees that we brought over, all the people that are already here, and we're gonna make enough food to feed the people that are around the compound.
Where's this food coming from?
Oh wow.
From
Well, you
in
found-
here.
You found large stores of food here. Like presumably the food was here to feed the beasts and all that stuff, and there was a lot. There's like bags of grain, barrels of
We're gonna make
things
good,
and
hearty,
things in
simple
olive oil.
foods for everybody we brought over, all the people that are already here, like the guards, the
Yeah,
workers,
Yeah,
and
there's
then
rice.
for the tents.
Yeah, there's wheat,
That's
rice, barley. There's there's big tubs of olives and olive oil. There's because this is Mediterranean place.
Somebody said that the stream's working for them. Great. It's good.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss
Makes-
any. You don't want to miss a moment of
Makes works.
our
Of our
brown corn
crystally of our
noises.
brilliant wit and repartee. Yes. All right. So why don't you you and Badrid give me some cooking rolls? So basically,
No, I'm not just
sorry,
help
Badrid
them.
is making the cooking roll, and you can make it with advantage if Carp helps you.
I would help you. I can't
What is it?
inspire you because I don't have any inspirations.
What's a
How-
cooking roll?
When you click on your cooking
Have your
implements,
thing, yeah.
Oh.
It'll
The problem
ask you
is we
what's-
never set what
what stat we're using.
attribute.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Because you're making hearty food. I don't know. I mean, is it? Do you have to be smart to cook? Do you have to be wise? Do you have to be
Can it be
dexterous?
strength?
No.
You have to. I mean, if you're if you're pounding your food, I feel like strength probably wouldn't be the one.
What other stats are good that you have?
I feel like either wisdom, intelligence, or dexterity would be something you would use for cooking. I'm just trying to think of like the
Dexterity and
famous
wisdom
chefs.
are each +1.
Yeah.
Good.
I'll go with wisdom.
Let me make it
And you said with advantage.
yeah.
It's
I was
not
gonna say
bad.
they're +1, but you have that includes or did that include? Yeah, it included your proficiency of +2. So
Yeah.
So 14. I guess nobody can give guidance. You don't have a cleric in this party. Does anybody want to give bardic inspiration, or is that out?
I'm out. I have nothing.
Okay. So anyway, beating a 10 is definitely a basic success, but less than 15 is not stellar. So you managed
No,
to make
we-
large quantities of
Yeah, we saw
Um,
that list. You know the list about food. Like
yeah, look in your journal, you'll find it. So definitely, I think that you're able to make some nice, or you're able to make some flatbread. You're able to make some like a rich stew type soup type thing. You're not sure if you should eat the manticore. You're pretty sure you shouldn't. So there's not going to be any meat in this, but you are able to find some root vegetables and other things and beans to put in there. And so, but I don't know. Like if you're feeding all the people in here and the people out on the street, you're going to run out of food pretty quick. Like you're.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
You're going to have to figure out a way to get more food.
Yep. We're gonna have to go buy some.
And so you're.
I mean,
okay
I
with
guess
that?
we can just give them money and fucking deal with it.
Well, the problem is there's just no there's no money. You can't buy food. It's kind of like the housing market, right? There are no houses available, and so the prices go up because they haven't been building as many houses.
I mean, we've got money, so.
I was gonna say, didn't we find like thousands of fucking silver or whatever?
In this economy.
Yeah, but there's just not much food to buy. Anyway, so you make food. The people are happy, and people outside are happy too. You notice Moss Bandar, the guy. There was a guy with Catervi.
He's gone.
Catervi is the kobold, and Ogle is like usually nowhere to be seen. Moss Bandar left. Catervi said Moss Bandar left. He didn't want to stay.
Okay, it's fine. I don't care. Who?
So, yeah.
Who was he? Who was that guy?
Well, he was one of the people working here.
Okay.
Unpaid help, as it were.
Oh well. I mean, I'm not gonna pay you, but you can leave if you want, and just gonna be food. So.
No, Catervi is happy to live here. Look, all these people. We can make a community here. We can make a go of it.
Oh yeah, totally. Set up a trade or something. You totally got this.
Yes, it could be okay. So, you want to try to take a long rest?
Yes. What do you mean try?
I guess I'll take first watch.
Yeah, you do that. I'm fucking almost.
So Kai Vang says, "We'll be back in the morning. We can't stay here all night. My people need to get off shift and go back. But we'll be back tomorrow morning, and we can go maybe take a look at that gang of Jackal Wares. And that's okay with you guys?
Yeah.
Doing the Jackalware thing? Okay, that's great.
Jackaware? Sounds dope. I kind of want you to be a Jackaware. I think that'd be cool.
It'd be so cool. Okay, so Jackalware, yeah. So Jackalwares it is then for everybody. Yeah. So you spend the night uneventfully. Everything's fine.
Good.
First thing in the morning.
Very good.
So Badgers, first thing in the morning, you kind of get up and you put on your apron. You go into the kitchen, and there's already like 12 people in there working, and they're like, "Yes, thank you for the meal last night, but we thought maybe you could use some help."
Oh.
So, long rest. You regain half rounded up or half rounded down of good dice.
You regain half. It's always rounded down. So if you had 3 hit dice and you used all of them, you would get back. You get back half of the ones that you spent. So if you spent 3, you would get back
2, right?
No, you get half your total
Half your
hit.
total. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
we
right.
have 3. I spent 2. Am I at 2 or am I at 3? I was at 1.
You're at 3. I would be at 2 because I used all 3 of mine, I think.
Oh, round down.
Ah, shit.
Shit.
Yeah. So if you used all 3, you would have 1.
No, I had 1 left, but I think I'm only gonna get 1 back.
Yeah. Okay.
Because half of 3. Rounded down.
Yeah.
But no, but you get that back, so if you already had 1, you should get 1, right?
I have in total I have 3 and I used 2, so if I get back half of 3 rounded
regain
down,
1.
that's 1.
You get
So
1.
Yeah, you regain 1.
Now.
So you're at 2 now, yeah.
But that's fine.
And we get all of our hit points back.
Yes.
You get back all your hit
And
points, all your spells.
we level up.
You don't. Not yet.
Well, I tried. Can't fault me for trying. Okay, so they're cooking for us. We don't gotta do it. That's nice.
Yeah,
Can we
and they're-
go?
And they're all
Can
very
we-
thankful. They're kind of like, thank you so much for giving us this chance. You know, we really have hope. You know, for the first time since all of this started happening, first time in our lives, some of us, you know, we have hope. So thank you.
Can we do a shopping episode where we just literally go and like smell different fruits and vegetables? We go shopping, weigh different bags of food.
You roll dice, you know, to
Roll
guess
dice.
the weight of bags.
Yeah, yeah. Weight
Like fondle the
food.
bags. Yeah.
Yeah. You listen
Are
to
you-
food?
bag of nuts.
So you want to D&D go grocery shopping?
I want to go to grocery
Fondle
shopping.
the bag of nuts.
quality humor on the stream.
I'd like to talk a little bit about how grocery stores, depending on what part of town you're in, are so different. So I went to the when we went to see Miriam on Thanksgiving, and we went to the grocery store, like in the one in Vanier, which is like, you know, a poorer area of Ottawa, and it's a Fresh Mart or something like that. It's sort of kind of like a discount grocery store that's that, you know, and it was so great. Like pumpkins were $1.99. They're like $3.99 in Aylmer. Like this great selection, huge international food section, all that stuff. I just, you know, it's so nice to go to a grocery store that unlike the Loblaws in Aylmer, where everyone's all the people are all dressed up to go out when they do their grocery shopping there. You know, and it costs like $12 for half a bag of granola. You
But I
know.
think you'll also notice that it's because a lot of things are like, oh, this is organic. It's organic. It's freshly picked. It's local.
Yeah, the produce at that lower class store was really nice. So I don't know.
That's cool.
Anyway, it just seemed. I just kind of liked that that it was. I'd much rather shop there than wherever we shop here. Anyway, the IGA here is fine, but there's never. You know, whatever.
We have
Okay,
one
so-
shop. We have one grocery store here, okay? And I'm not gonna start complaining about it. Thank you.
Because they'll know who you are, and then they'll
Thank
like.
you,
they'll
Value
ban
Mart.
you. Like you've been banned from our grocery store.
You've been
What
fucking banned.
Is it like a Metro or something, or
It's
is
a
it
Value Mart, which is the President's Choice.
Oh,
Brand.
nice. They have good stuff.
Yeah,
I love President's Choice.
it's really not bad.
Cool. And you've also got a GT boutique, which is kind of nice. So yeah. Okay, so so Kai Vang kind of shows up with some yellow cloaks. So Kai Vang is kind of wearing civilian clothes, and she says, "The yellow cloaks, my people are going to stay here, and they can help out or whatnot. And I'm just going to come with you guys incognito, as it were. You know." And she kind of like has a different colored cloak on, and her armor is covered up. You know, her glaive is still like, I think she has a glaive, yeah. You know, and she kind of like stands like a soldier, and it's like, you know, 7 feet tall.
Hello, fellow kids.
Yeah, and the little girl seems to be getting worse.
Nice.
She's
Can I
quite
make a
feral.
roll? Do I know anything about were jackals?
Jackal wares? Yeah, you can make a nature check, I guess.
Okay. No.
Sorry, I have to
8.
scroll all the way back down. 8.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
cool.
you don't
It's
know.
cool. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm just
I
catching
mean,
up
Oh, cool.
on chat.
Yeah, so my version of jackal wares are a little different than the ones that are here because holy shit. Ordinary jackals tainted by demonic power, jackal wares haunt roads and trails, wailing and murdering those that they meet. Sure. So they don't. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah. No. I'm deciding that the jackal wares actually have like kind of do the vampire thing where they bite you and you can turn into one. So within, if the master is not killed within 3 days, you know they succumb. The mother also seems to be running a fever. She's like, "Oh, I just feel so good."
Did she get fucking? Oh my god! Did she get bit? I swear.
Yeah,
to
and the other
God.
refugees are like, "We'll just put him in this tower over here where we found all the skulls and the blood and stuff."
That
yeah.
seems. That's fair. It really is fair.
This is and then like, you know, a month from now, everybody's dead, and there's like, it's like, why are there a bunch of zombies locked in the building? Now you know why. This kind of thing happens all the time. Yeah. All right. So, well, I guess you guys, are you gonna go and head off to the
I guess
to that
so.
part of town, which is once again called the South Welcome Ward. Just gonna bring the map over to the here to show you. It didn't work. There it is. So can you see the map?
It's
It's
green
loading.
though. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's kind of going erg. So you guys are in the dock ward, and the South Welcome Ward is here, sort of connected to the dock ward, but it's pretty much where people end up living if they come to town or stuck in town and can't and don't have any money. It's basically the poorest part of town. There's like the South and the North Welcome Wards.
Okay. Cool.
And this is before the troubled times, with the lack of food and stuff. So it's even worse now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you to this market. So yeah, so those of you viewing this, I made this map in Incarnate in 15 minutes, so that was quick. So please forgive the crudity of my map, as we say. And I forgot to bring the characters. Hang on. Back to the thing. Yeah, so Kai Vang says, yeah, so I know that this gang kind of like hangs out in this place, but we're gonna have to kind of go around and try to find them,
Okay. And we can recognize them by their.
We can also do a flashback to ask the kid where she got that book, and she says she got it from a bookseller that's in this market as well.
Okay.
Which seems like it might not be related to the jackals. You don't know.
Okay. It's just a
Um,
scary
Kai Vang
book.
Kai Vang says, yeah, that was a pretty scary book. Yeah. So does everybody want to make? I was gonna say, remember the streetwise skill in previous editions? That doesn't exist anymore. So if everybody can make insight checks, or if you don't like your insight, you can just give someone else advantage to their insight check.
Insight's
I
not
think Kai
bad.
Vang has a proper character sheet and everything.
Whoa. That ain't bad.
Yeah,
Oh.
17.
Wow, you guys are all wisdom based, man. So Kathy, everyone got 17, 17, 16. Kai Vang. Oh, no guidance. So 19. Yeah, the guidance isn't here. Fuck, I hate this.
Yeah, I can't be throwing guidances left and right anymore.
Because you're not a cleric.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Where's the towel?
yeah. So sure enough, you kind of come into this area like of a market. There's not a lot of food, and so the stalls are a little bit bare, and the prices are really high, and people, the people seem angry. There's a lot of people are guarding their wares. A lot of people are also living in their stalls. The poverty of the lack of resources is really hitting hard. Yeah, and I think you're going to make it to about here when over here there seems to be a bookseller. Most of the stalls here seem to be like food and stuff, but over here there is a bookseller, and there seems to be a hang on. And so just so you know, it's one of the Candlekeep Mysteries adventures. So
Oh.
that's why there's a book.
Got it.
There's the second here.
Love the music.
So.
It's the cowboy music. Yeah. It is Amber Dune Books. Yes.
Of course. What
There are
else?
a bunch of books. Yeah, and there is a middle-aged woman with brown skin, who is kind of like, you know, guarding over the books. There's not a lot of interest. People, you know, the arts just don't do well during times of strife and hunger. And so she's kind of guarding the books. There aren't a lot of customers. You can all make perception rolls if you want.
Absolutely, I want. No, I don't want.
Dominic 5, Kathy 6. Gump.
Ooh, 19!
19.
Manx, we are level 3.
Gump's paying attention.
We're all
Okay,
level
just a
3.
second here.
I am a bard.
So Gump, you're kind
Badger
of looking
is
around and you
the
see the
barbarian.
stall with the book person, and you're like,
Artificer.
yeah, you're pretty sure she's got yellow eyes, and then you kind of look back to say, hey guys, I think that, and you see, I'll reveal it on the map. Oop. You see it like a large rat-like creature ripping off Badrid. So, like it,
Ripping off
like,
Badrid.
because you had a 19, well, Badrid and Carp, you've definitely didn't notice Badrid being pickpocketed, but yeah. So there's like a
Oh,
there's like a small
shit.
rat person.
I want to jump on
just-
him. I want to tackle him.
Yeah. So Badrid, do you carry any coins on you? What would they steal from your pouch?
I carry all the coins.
I have 51 gold on me.
So there you
Oh,
go.
I probably keep it, no?
Sure.
In that case, what do you carry in your pouch that they would steal?
Letter of introduction from wherever I learned to cook.
Oh, yeah. Our guild membership.
Belt pouch, cook utensils, my weapons, clothes, bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, porridge rations, water skin, rope.
And you're sure you don't have any money? Like you don't have any, nothing? Like not a coin?
I probably give him pocket change, but I keep most of it.
So I guess I'd have like, we'll say 10 gold.
Something like that.
Okay. Well, your pouch of 10 gold is like in the creature's hands, and it's gonna try to run away with it.
So
I'm just
Hun,
gonna
you can
get
add
rid of-
40.
Can I jump on it? I want to tackle it.
Well, let's roll for initiative as this creature tries to.
Aw,
to get away with
I
your-
rolled my perception before you called initiative.
Hey,
Oh, I'm
so
sorry, what
now-
was your
now my
perception?
goal
19.
is 69.
Sorry. So yeah. So you saw it. So you saw it too. Then I didn't realize. I'm sorry.
I was the only one who saw it. I thought.
Kai Bang.
Oh, Kai Bang. Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. No, hang on. Sorry. Yes. Sorry. You saw it.
Mm-hmm.
I got confused. You saw Badrid getting ripped off. So as a reaction, what do you want to do? You want to try to grab the
I was
rat?
just gonna tackle him right away.
Okay, so I think we'll do the same thing I did before. Make a dexterity saving throw, DC 12.
Fuck. Nose dive into the concrete.
It's okay. It just means you try to grab for him, but he's too quick, and now we just roll for initiative. You might still be able to go before him. You don't know.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Carp is just like,
Huh?
you see like a stall
What?
with some beautiful sewing kit, and you're kind of like,
Ooh. We're fighting? What's happening?
A gold buckle on his belt. Nah, he's a baker.
oh, Gump got an initiative of 20. Good for you. Okay, hang on. I gotta move some stuff around. Okay, hang on, and I've also got.
Giant rat.
Just a second. Okay.
Weird sharp pain in my bone. Or something. What's right here?
That's what he said after he fell off his bicycle.
Okay.
Nice. Tune in for more of that.
For more, is that a dad joke? No, I guess not.
Absolutely not.
A pouch of flour, fuck off. A gold buckle to his belt, and his pants fall down.
He's wearing like the big striped Ghibli boxers.
He's just wearing like the old timey bathing suit underneath that goes all like a Borat straps. Yeah. Okay, hang on. So I got to roll initiative for this guy. Holy crap! Good initiative. Okay, good. Just a second here. All right, so let's do this initiative thing, man. We're just gonna start the combat music. Let's do that. Okay, so let's put this in order. Badgered, carp, gump, giant rat. I'm gonna also
What's the
add.
octave?
Is that just like sounds of people fighting?
Yeah. There is some music, but yeah.
I hate that. Okay, I don't like that. Okay,
Give us
so I just
Panoik!
have- Oh, I didn't want to do Panoika for every game, so I just didn't do it, you know. So yeah.
Wow, the nerve. The blasphemy.
Hang on, Kaivang, initiative. 0.08. Great. Fucking heavy
so
armor
fast.
fighters. Am I right?
So fast.
It's okay, Kaivang. You got this, Kaivang. I can't believe I'm not going last.
Wow. Speaking of Critical Role, this is the.
Everybody vibe.
I don't
You know shit's going
In all
on
good
there.
faith, I can't play this either because it's too much. It is public domain music, but this is music that's famously known for being on Critical Role.
No, if it's public domain, they can suck it.
Yeah. Well, it's like the intro for Crown of Candy, which is a Dimension 20 campaign. It's like this great orchestral music thing, and it's just perfect. And it's also public domain music, and you hear it sometimes on like people are building like a model airplane, and this music is like "Bah-wah," and I'm like no. So yeah, it's too bad. Okay. Okay, so sorry about that. I forgot to do initiative for this guy, and we can probably. What time is it now? So yeah, we can probably end the session after this little fight. After we do a little
Skewer some rats.
little RP. And skewer up some rats. Oh fuck, wrong guy. No. I already had his initiative. Fuck. It was
I got
the
curry.
guy that I want to do is this
I
guy.
got yellow
Sorry.
curry from that Thai place.
Yum.
So fucking yummy.
Is it good?
I love Thai curry.
Yeah, I like that photo that you posted of the Thanksgiving meal, and I was like, that's a meat cute. Get it?
Yeah. I forgot to take a picture of the fucking turkey when we took it out of the oven. I was like, God damn it!
Oh, we still have a ton of turkey. I've been eating like turkey for breakfast, turkey
supposed-
for
are you
lunch.
supposed
My
to
smell,
brag?
my poop smells like turkey. You know.
That's nice.
I almost passed out while working yesterday because I had turkey for lunch, and I was just like, oh, I could nap now.
Turn order settings. Sorry, I'm really slow today. It's terrible. Okay.
I could always nap. It's the turkey. There's something in turkey that makes
Okay.
you sleepy.
So Gump, you try to grab for the rat,
Tryptophan.
and you're just not quick enough, and so you can try again to grab for the rat. Although it seems to be a creature with hit points and everything. So I mean, who knows how many hit points?
Well, we have spells, don't we?
This one is. I always think of. Yeah, I don't know. I guess not. I don't know. I just associate it with Humblewood.
Yeah.
What's that? This music?
Yeah.
Oh, I only play Panoik on Humblewood now, so.
Well,
So I can't catapult it. Well, I'm
I think I have 10
gonna.
gold. 10 gold is like valuable right now. We're level 3.
Can I Does my thing have my cannon have to go after me, or can I
don't
can I
think so.
attack
You
it with the
could-
cannon, and can I go and try and pin him down? I want to try and
So,
steal.
so
him.
right now, all these shopkeepers are kind of neutral to you. If you set fire to their tents right now, they're going to be really hostile to you.
Yep. Yep.
I can't aim it upwards.
There's no way you're going to fire this thing and not set fire to like at least one of these you know.
Because it's a cone, isn't it?
Yes, it's a cone, and it's just going to set fire to these poor people's livelihoods.
Yeah, I don't want to
Oh
do
my
that. Okay, well, I'll hit it with my firebolt then, I guess.
All right, you are not adjacent, so you have your full chance to hit your full power.
Sweet.
So, like when you give a frog a cigarette to smoke, this giant rat. How many hit points does a giant rat have? Yeah. So how does your firebolt explode this giant rat?
Oh man.
So you kind of go. The rat kind of goes squeak.
Yeah,
And
straight
there's, like,
down
burnt
onto the
meat
ground because I
flying
don't
in all
want to
directions.
catch the thing around me on fire, and then I'm gonna reach and grab the pouch.
Yeah, like
Nice.
flaming chunks of rat are like falling all over the place. Shopkeepers are stomping on flaming rat pieces, type of thing.
I'll pass the pouch back to Badrid.
Yeah.
Or no, I'm gonna pass the pouch to Carp. Be like, you wanna hold
I
on
was
to
gonna
this?
say, I'm gonna look over at Badrid like, that's why you always keep it in your fanny pack. In front of you so you know where it is at all times. People can't take it from behind you.
Yeah, the old frontal fanny pack. Yes. Okay, so it's now giant rat time.
I think we're the only.
Cannon
I think
now.
we're
She's
the
got,
only
like, a
people who
leather
called
fanny
their
pack.
bums our fanny. Everywhere else calls the front the fanny.
Yeah. So more giant rats appear, and so they seem enraged. They're like, yeah. And so this rat will charge in and attack Gump. It is a powerful being. It will try to bite you. AC 13 for 3 piercing damage. Ah!
Yeah, that gets me.
Wow. Okay, 3 piercing damage then.
Unless
This
I'm
rat
wearing
will
something
attack.
that helps. but-
Will also attack. So they scurry out from under stalls, and the shopkeepers are like, "Oh God, rats!" So it looks like the shopkeepers aren't in on it. And this rat will have advantage because pack tactics. Nat 20, motherfuckers!
Oh,
8
shit!
piercing damage.
Jesus.
These rats are
Strongest
killing
rat in
you.
the land. Oh no!
This one comes in for a
Rats.
wicked ankle, but it bites you on the inside of the thigh, and you're like, ah!
I would never play D&D again if I got TPK'd by fucking rats, man.
Sewer rats.
No.
On April 1st, I ran a game where I TPK'd the party with kobolds. They were like 12th
No!
level. Yeah.
You remember that guest on Critical Role that left after 10 minutes? Yeah. Kobolds, man.
Yes. The name of that guest. You know who the name of that guest is? It's Chris Perkins, who is the co-writer,
Yeah.
the co-creator of 5th
Yeah.
edition D&D. He was there that day to talk to Matt about his the book that they were writing together.
Listen, he was
like,
there for a
"Do
good
you want to
time.
play?" He's
not
like,
a
"Sure,
long-
I have a character sheet." It was a kobold. Well, it was Cog. That's Cog. Cog has those stats. He's the
Too good.
the kobold inventor. Anyway, okay, so Badrid, what you doing? You're gonna smash. You're gonna rage. You're gonna rage.
Are there only 2 rats thus far, or are there?
Oh yeah, there's just 2 rats, man. It's nothing. It's fine.
It's no big deal. I don't know what you're talking about.
Go full rage.
I'm expecting more. Like, if there were more that came out, my thought was to, like, transform and then, like, roar to try and intimidate them to, like, fuck off.
Do it.
But if there's only 2, there's only 2.
Exactly.
Worst case, I'll try that next turn.
Can you
Sure.
ready it for if more show up?
No.
No,
Nico,
I'm
the character that just wants to ready everything.
I'm within range of both, so I'm gonna rage and grow claws,
Holy shit, okay.
Cool.
and I'm gonna hit one of them with the first claw attack.
So you Wolverine out, you kind of go. "Ah!"
And it's the same stats as my hand axe. I'm just gonna click that one.
That'll hit for 6 damage. Do you do bonus damage? I think I seem to recall you did bonus damage of some kind.
That's
There was
good.
some kind of bonus
Good.
on top.
It's a good roll.
No,
It's,
that's because it's a 1 on my d6.
it's a really good, great roll.
So which one are you attacking? The one below you or the one above to the right?
The one above, because it's next to Carp.
Right. Well, it ain't dead. You slash it and go. "Ah!"
No. I'll slash it again, because I have 2.
And you don't have to use the bonus action to make the second swing. You just have 2 attacks when you have this mode. Because you use bonus action to rage. Like the first turn for barbarians is often fairly nerfy.
Yep, once on each of your turns when you attack with a claw using the attack action, you can make 1 additional claw attack as part of the same action.
Cool.
It's a beam.
That will kill this rat.
Again.
That's a dead rat. These rats are just dying, man. All right. The bookseller kind of looks over in your direction, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna roll a d20 for insight or whatever. Okay, and starts like moving books into piles. Looks like they're gonna close their stall. A lot of people are kind of like, oh fuck, the watch is gonna come. It's gonna get ugly, and we're gonna close our stalls, man. Oh shit! I forgot to do. Oh yeah, that's right. So there was somebody who will now become visible. Kind of like standing around next to one of the stalls. One guy kind of whips out a crossbow and will shoot. Is like no, don't kill my friends, and will shoot at one of you. So Gump killed a rat, but then so did Badrid. So I'm gonna roll odd or even. Gump. Odd. It's Gump. This guy, nope, wrong stat. I can't find here are the stats. Here are the stats for him. He will attack you with his crossbow. Does he get? He has keen. He's got that. He doesn't have like a sneak attack or anything. That's a bummer. Okay. He will attack you.
And which one
Holy
is
crap! AC 23 for 5 piercing against Gump.
Which one is he? Which one's shooting?
It's he's way down here.
Where? Oh, sorry, I missed
He
that.
seems to be. He's kind of a guy who's hunched over. He's wearing rags and he has a hand crossbow. And he kind of goes, pshing, shoots at you.
But where? Which
He's-
one?
He's down here.
Nothing. I can't see anything.
Yeah, I'm
Why is
not
it
seeing the
working?
ping.
Oh fuck! Cause I'm on GM overlay. God damn it! Right
Oh,
here.
him. Okay.
Chica.
Mushika, yeah,
well,
Mushika. So Mushika's gonna
okay.
shoot at you a second time with his crossbow.
Ah,
DC 16 for 5 piercing.
yeah.
Are you dead? Are you dead?
Not yet.
Oh, it's too bad. Okay. And then he's kind of like, to me, my furry friends, and he's gonna run off. In this
Why is he
direction.
shooting? It's not his turn order yet.
He was actually no. You're right. He can't. Fuck. I've already started moving.
Whatever.
He can't leave because he was waiting. He was waiting for his rats to go, and then I forgot to do it, and then he triggered. So he should actually.
Yeah, did you watch Suicide Squad lately? Is that why Mushika exists?
Is that the name of somebody in Suicide Squad?
No. There's just like a rat girl.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. No. Hang on. Do you get to make your full combat action when you
No,
hold
no.
when you
Nope.
declare that you're going to attack?
You hold
When
one
certain
thing.
condition is met.
You can't attack and move and.
No, but can he make his 2 attacks, or is it only just 1 attack when you hold your action?
Is it like an extra attack or is it part of the attack?
It's part of the.
He has
Yeah, I
multi
think
attack. Yeah.
I think that's
Then
fine.
then he would
Okay.
do
Yeah.
more than
So
one.
he doesn't. Yeah. So he's like, no, my free friends.
Like a fighter that has extra attack, I'm not sure would get to do it.
Well, that's what I mean. Fighters get multi attack when they. Or is this,
There's
is
a
it the same
difference
word?
between multi-attack and extra attack.
Oh, check out the rules lawyer over there, huh?
If it says that it's you use your bonus or your reaction,
Yeah. So there's no bonus or reaction. It's just he just gets to make 2 attacks. So okay. So that's it. That's it. After. Yeah. So like I said, the person with the book stall is starting to put their shit away. Carp, and your turn.
me and this stall person, we're pretty far from each other, right? Have
You're like 20 feet, 15 feet away. Yeah. You're
have
not
we like
super far.
looked at each other?
Well, I mean, you're clearly with the group that's being attacked, since you're like a couple of dwarves, a gnome, and a giant. I don't know. I feel like you haven't tried to be.
Like, would they have like noticed the way that I look?
Make an insight check
Okay.
to see if they noticed.
Like if I perhaps use a certain disguise self.
No, that's a cool idea. They have not noticed you specifically. They just know that there's a fight going on. Like
I'm
because there's
gonna
lots of people around, right? So she just sees that there's a fight going on, and she's just gonna pack up her shit just in case they have to leave. Like if the watch comes, it's never good.
I'm gonna make myself look like I have yellow eyes and like I have a huge, like a small child-sized bite mark on my wrist.
Cool. Okay, and then what? Are you gonna move or?
As I see her packing up, I'll like go like wait, so she can clearly see my bite mark and my yellow eyes, and like take a step forward. I need your help.
Okay. Do you want to make like a deception check with advantage because you're using your spell, which is
Not really, but
pretty great.
oh yes.
20. So she kind of stops and she looks at you and she's like, "What? What happened to you?"
We rescued some people. There was a kid. She got bit by someone. She told me that she got a book from here, so I came to investigate. And
she kind of looks around and she says, "Why are you coming to me? I don't. That got nothing to do with me. It's got nothing to do with me." She's like really packing up books now.
does she not have yellow eyes?
She does.
Well, what do you mean? You have yellow eyes like me. That's what the kid said. Somebody with yellow eyes bit her.
Yeah. Like a second one kind of appears from behind and starts packing up. They talk to each other.
You can't just leave.
So she's a middle-aged woman. The other one is
So am I. Middle-aged dwarf.
a guy with spectacles. He's got he's a man, a brown-skinned man. He's got spectacles, and he's like, yes, we will put these books, And they start like putting them in boxes and stuff. So, are you doing anything else?
No. I'm just gonna
Right.
approach.
Okay, yeah, you can totally approach. Yeah. So they're kind of like, why do you think we have something to do with your stupid whatever's happening to you? That's not my problem. Okay, Kai Vang, that's right, 0.08 initiative. Kai Vang is like, I will kill that rat from over here
I was gonna say there's one rat left, girl.
with my halberd.
Oh, damn.
That one.
Nice.
Do I get to re-roll, improve critical, action surge?
Oh, Kyvang.
She's like, I'm not using my action surge to kill a rat. Yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to talk down the person for rolling bad, honey.
Fuck you.
Anyway, so Kai Vang tried to and missed. All right, Mushika. So Mushika's like, yes, my children, keep fighting. I'll just go over here. And so Mushika is going to Mushika's going to shoot again and then run
Why do
away.
we give a shit about fucking Mushika?
It's
Like,
clearly
let-
a distraction of some kind.
Let him leave.
Now, is he going to keep shooting at Gump? I think again we're going to roll odd or even against Gump and Badrid. So odd, it's Badrid. Badrid. And second shot, putting both shots into Badrid. He's like, my God, what a beast! Fires his crossbow a couple times. He is this guy. AC 15 for 5 piercing, which becomes 2 piercing.
Jackie just woke up somewhere and said,
AC
I have a
7.
gun and I can shoot 3 times. Ha!
Yeah.
And then he kind of like, he's like, haha, you can't catch me. Whoa, my
Why
mouth
would
just
I?
went
Why do I
crazy.
care? Just leave.
Humanoid or hybrid form only, huh?
I know. I wish he would give no information whatsoever. Well, because he's kind of like wearing like rags and stuff, but he knows he's got like gray furry hands operating the crossbow.
Excuse me.
Gray furry hands, like a rat.
Yeah, you know, and he's like, "Come to me, my rats."
Like a jackal.
Well, you'll be a jackal wearer, I'll be a rat wearer.
Yeah. Well, he's attacking you with rats. Gump.
Oh, fuck.
You're adjacent to a rat.
I am. I want to shoot Mushika, though.
You have to step away from the rat.
I should if I, Okay, well, I'm gonna shoot the rat with my, firebolt.
The
For
The
2.
booth that you're standing in right now, the yellow booth, is actually a baker. It's Autumn's Breads, and the woman is like, "No, my buns, my buns." You know, she's got like a few desultory boxes of
toasted buns.
day-old bread. So, yeah. So because you're in melee with a giant rat, you would have to roll a second. Who are you attacking with that?
The rat.
You still have to roll a second time because
Ah.
you have disadvantage with
Right.
ranged attacks.
Right.
You are not Jackie. That's gonna be good. But normally we use the damage from the first attack whenever we
Okay.
roll multiple attacks. So you would hit him for 2 fire. So that doesn't kill him.
How far away can I move my cannon?
Let her use the
you
good
can direct
damage. Boo.
the cannon to
Fuck that.
walk
But
or
also
climb
when-
up to 15
But when
feet.
you're doing it, you take the lower damage.
Yeah, I do. I always do.
Where's my cannon?
Did I paste it on here?
It's okay, I'll just move 5, 10, 15, 20.
I don't see it here, so I must not have brought it. Hang on, I'll go get it.
How far can I walk? 25.
Just a sec.
Finally
Here's the
cooling down
cannon.
up here. It was so fucking hot earlier.
Okay,
So you got the cannon.
I want to aim it this way, at the building, so it
So the
doesn't.
rat's going to attack. The rat's going to attack you as you leave.
Okay.
He will attack you. EC 17 for 3 piercing damage. He bites you hard on the butt as you run away.
Now you're a were rat. I'm sure that's how it works.
So you're gonna like run away from the rat after you attacked it, and then carrying your turret gun, and you just like throw it on the ground. Oh no, it floats. It's just gonna float in the air. And you're gonna use it to. Are you gonna attack Mushika? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, away from the stalls, so this way.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so you're gonna kind of go.
Yeah.
So he kind of like shrieks, ah! Wah! Mushika is this guy. Damage immunities. Cool. Senses, languages. So he's not immune to fire for sure. So that's going to do something. He will make his dexterity saving throw. Nope. That's 9 damage, eh? Wow. He's like, ah.
Fuck that guy.
Arg. Okay, so that's it for Gump.
Mm-hmm.
Giant rat. So giant rat is going to give a free swing to Badrid. It's gonna run after Gump. So if you want to take a free swing,
I guess I'm
Wait,
not holding my
gotta-
axe because I have my claws out, so I'd attack with my claws.
so unfortunately it dies. It doesn't get to chase after Gump. It tries to run away and you just kill it, man.
Aw, dumb rat.
Alright, so that's it for the giant rats. That's literally it. Badrid, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna use my dash act as my action and put myself in this guy's face.
Okay, yeah, so the crowds are like, the stall owners are like trying to put their stuff away, the crowd is starting to disperse, and you kind of like run in front of this guy, and he's like, no, what?
And I don't really have anything to do as a bonus action.
Alright. The bookseller, so it's been like 12 seconds, so it's like 18 seconds, they're gonna like, keep like bagging their books, and they're gonna leave next round. So, and the woman keeps saying, you don't need to be bothering us. We have nothing to do with whatever. I don't even know what happened to you. It's not my problem. Just go away. Carp, it's your turn.
Uh-huh. Do you think I'm like stupid or something? Like you've got the yellow eyes. I mean, we. Like pretty obviously, it's coming from somewhere. I don't know what's happening to me. I need help.
You can make an intelligence saving throw or a history check with advantage.
Okay. Oh my god! Oh shit!
Well, in the beginning there was nothing. Then God made the earth. No.
Yeah. Why did the portals fail? Tell me.
So you remember the girl? So the girl was bitten. So she was basically like a slave sent out to rob people, and so she stole a book from this stall.
Oh right, but you still have yellow
So
eyes.
the connection. So the girl's connection is the only connection is that she stole a book from this stall, and
But she got bit by somebody when.
somehow she must have got caught or something, and then managed to escape anyway.
Listen. It's this girl. She stole a book. Here it is. Oh
Well,
no!
you don't have the book. Is the book
destroyed,
the book?
destroyed. The book
Yeah.
turned into a ball, and I got bit by the kid, and I don't get it. Now I need help.
So the woman looks at the guy with glasses and nods, and he like grabs the books that have been stacked up, and they're like on their turn they're gonna leave. The other woman basically jumps up onto the counter of the bookstall, or no, she's just gonna say, "Well then, you should come with us. We'll help you."
Okay.
Do I make an insight check on that, or
Yeah. 'Cause that sounds sus. I trust you with my life.
with a 10? She's probably not gonna help you.
They're gonna kill me, huh?
That's right. So is that it for Carp? You can still take like an action of some kind, or
My action will be to follow them.
okay. Well, then, like I said, they're not leaving until their next turn. So.
Yeah, my action will be to like just yeah.
So Kai Vang, I'm gonna roll insight for Kai Vang. Four. Yeah, so she's gonna like look at you, and then she's gonna like charge through the stalls here. And come next to Mushika, and she's gonna just fucking hammer him with her
Oh my god.
her halberd. She's like, "Hang on, I got this," and she will attack him. God damn it, my thing's not working too well. Okay, hang on, Kai Vang. She will slash him hard with her weapon.
Go girl.
She's like, "Here we go." Ugh. 18 for 7 slashing. So her weapon slashes down on him, and like it slashes down on his back, and like the tattered ropes kind of part a little bit, and the blade bites deep into his furry back, and the blade comes out, and there's no blood on it, and the wound just instantly heals. You know?
What?
Okay,
And
so
she's like,
yeah,
"Oh,
you
okay."
need to be some kind of weird creature. Badrid, definitely.
Kai Bang's like, "Okay, we have a problem here." So she's gonna action surge and try to grab him. Yeah, say one thing about her. She's not. Well, she's brave anyway. So she's gonna try to grab him using her athletics. 8. And he's gonna try to get out of it using probably his dex. 17. So she tries to grab him, but he slips out. He slips out from, you know. Right. So that's it for Kai Bang, and she's like, "Oh God, our weapons don't hurt him." And now it's Mushika's turn. I think. Yeah, he's gonna disengage and run away. So he's gonna. Does he have? Wouldn't it be great if he could do disengage as a proper shape changer, keen smell? Nope. So he's just gonna disengage, and then I want to see if you can you change shape with a bonus action. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. So I'm gonna make an athletics roll for him. So he runs and he's like, "I will get away," and he like tries to climb the wall and he can't get over the wall, and so he ends up sliding along the wall to this gate, you know. But that's as far as he can go.
Basically,
And
we're
he turns around and
chasing
he's like, "You won't get me!"
fucking We're chasing fucking Peter Pettigrew. Are you kidding me?
And he's kind of in a hybrid form. He's kind of like he's got like a humanoid, but with like a gray furry mouth, you know.
Yeah, Peter Pettigrew. Cool.
He's got like a finger missing. No. Okay.
Yeah, he's got
so,
one finger missing. Yeah, exactly.
Gump, what do you want to do?
I need to heal myself, I think.
Yeah, because so it looks like the were rat. He's heading towards the this stone building that's nearby. It's like a stone courtyard around a stone building.
Yeah, you know what? I'll shoot him. I'll shoot him. What's gonna be better? I have a what's my weapon? Magic crossbow. 1d8. It's 3 or 2d8. I'll shoot him. Does 11 hit?
So,
11 does not hit.
Fuck. And I'll move this guy here over 5, 10, 15.
You have a magic crossbow? What the fuck?
Actually, I'll carry him over and then I'll move him.
Is that like one of the weapons that you made?
Yeah, I have a magic something enhanced weapon yeah, enhanced weapon, a simpler martial weapon. This magic weapon grants +1 bone. Blah blah blah. Yeah.
I don't know if I missed something, but why did they mention that our weapons don't work?
Because Kai Bang tried to hit him.
Kai Bang slashed it for 7 damage with her halberd, and it had no effect. Like it sliced his clothes away, sliced into his flesh. There was no blood, and then the flesh instantly healed after the blade came out. So it looks like normal weapons have no effect. You don't know about your claws, but I guess we'll find out.
Cool.
Pretty sure your claws are not magic weapons. All right, so you shot him with your
that at
crossbow.
a later level.
Yeah, probably. Same as druids.
So is that it for? You're gonna torch him with the?
Yeah. For 12.
Wow, 12 damage. Mushika, you gotta make that save, buddy.
Don't do it. Fuck him up.
Do it. Oh yeah, he saved.
No!
6 damage.
Ah, damn.
So annoying.
He shrieks. Like he throws off the rest of his tattered cloak, and he's like this skinny rat guy, you know. Okay, so is that it for Gump? Are you doing anything else? I feel like you've done a lot.
That's it.
So you didn't heal yourself then?
No.
You used your bonus action to activate your droid.
Yep.
Giant rats are all
I
dead.
can't heal myself with bonus on this guy anyways, I don't think.
Oh, okay, Badrid.
Badrid.
I mean, I know that this attack isn't gonna work because my claws aren't magical.
Yeah, I mean, you were standing right next to Mushika when Kai Bang slashed it and had no effect, so.
Well, not that it's gonna
And,
work because it's gonna transform into a rat. Can I try and pin him down?
Yeah, you can definitely.
Can I just
you can
like
try to
tackle him
grapple
to the ground and like
Just hold him at his
Yes.
scruff.
Yeah, so like all grappling, it starts with a grapple check. So you have to make your athletics versus my athletics or acrobatics.
20?
That's pretty good. Yeah, so he's kind of trying to run away. He throws away his thing, and you just kind of grab him around his scrawny neck, you know, and he's like, ah, trying to get away.
Can
so
I
if
like?
if you,
Can I just like drop him to the ground and like hold him there?
yeah, you can do that. So when you win an opposed grapple check, you start off by just grappling them. Next turn, you can restrain them if you succeed again.
Okay.
You gotta build up on it.
Okay.
All right. Meanwhile, back over here. So the lady in front of you kind of jumps up on the counter.
Oh shit. I guess my rage ends.
No, I think grappling it counts as attacking.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, so don't worry about it. You're wrestling with a magical rat person. Your rage is not. You don't have to worry about
A
it.
magical rat person.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, so she jumps up onto the counter and she looks around and people have already have closed up their stalls and stuff, and she kind of growls at you, like her like she's still wearing clothes, but her shape changes, and she
Fucking
says,
nasty.
"You better go away. You better go away. Are you gonna go away? Leave us alone. We don't want any trouble." The other guy's like still madly packing books, and then he leaves. Like he just takes off through the stalls.
Fucker.
Are you answering?
So there's like more than one group of. Okay, there's the rats, the
There's
book
more than one
people,
group of were creatures. Yeah, it just. by
and then
coincidence.
whoever bit her, right? I'm gathering that these people are not the people who bit her. Somebody else did.
100% she was bit by a jackalwere.
And that's a jackaware right fucking in front of me.
She seems to be. Her features seem quite jackal-like. Like her ears kind of get bigger, and she gets a bit of a snout. Looks like she's going into a hybrid form.
Yeah, I'm facing a fucking dog. Great.
Like
I'm gonna
more like
cast.
a hyena than a dog.
I'm gonna cast. This might be so fucking stupid.
You cast Bad Doggy
I'm gonna cast reduce.
on her
Yes.
to turn her into like a puppy.
Into something small. Yes.
Okay, is there a saving throw on that
I
one?
don't know. Wait. It can make a con saving throw. My spell save is not that high, so it could very well fail.
Enlarge, reduce.
Yeah, it's a con saving throw.
So yeah, the spell, if it is a creature, it's target size is halved in all dimensions. Its weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal. It becomes a small creature until it ends. Has disadvantage on strength checks, strength saving throws, weapons shrink, all that. Okay, so she's kind of like, well, let's do
If
this.
she fails, my con's not great. Oh yes!
So you
It
kind of
lasts
like
for a minute.
you whisper your word of power, and she shrinks down, and she's like, what happened to me? What happened to me? I'm gonna make a wisdom saving throw for her, because she probably doesn't she probably doesn't realize it's not that big a deal. Like the spell, it doesn't like completely nerf you. However, it's kind of demoralizing, and especially if you don't know what it is. So yeah, okay. So she's kind of like, ah, and then she runs away.
It's
So on her
sweet.
turn, she's also gonna like dash through the stalls and try
No,
to get away.
it's my turn. So I'd like to grab her.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Isn't it my turn? Yeah, she jumped up. Yeah.
No, it's a jackal. No, because she was asking you, are you going to leave or not? And then she was kind of like
Yeah, she was
waiting for you to
threatening
answer
on
so she could try to do insight
on
on
the
you.
thing.
And then your turn began. It's because she's her initiative is not showing, but it's actually just before you.
Yeah,
Their-
but
their
is she
initiative
talking
is
to me or
6.
is she run?
Well, she's talking to you, and I think she's decided not to attack you yet, but she's waiting to see what you do, and then you kind of like go shrink, and then she goes whoop, and so I guess she can't run away because it's not
Well,
her turn anymore.
I can't do that as a reaction.
No, so I guess we're gonna let it go to your turn then, which is fine. So she
Okay.
shrinks and she's just kind of like standing on the counter going, "What the hell? What happened?"
I'm just gonna fucking grab this bitch.
All right, well, you already used your action this turn, so you can't grab her until it's your turn again.
Okay,
I'm sorry. And Kai Vang.
but I'm gonna move to back here.
Okay. And Kai Vang kind of runs up here.
I'm
and she-
gonna kind of yell that I need help.
Oh, okay. I'll make a perception roll for Kai Vang. 'Cause she's like, "Oh, we got the rat guy. We got the rat guy. You know, we've been trying to find this guy for a long time. He's been causing trouble."
You're wrong fucking target, man.
Can I see if I hear her as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just like,
She has a
hey.
14. I feel like you need a 15 at this point because you are literally 30 or 40 feet away on the other side of 15. There you go. You hear it, but Kai Vang doesn't. And Kai Vang's, she's got her helmet on. She charges up. She's like, I got you, fam. You know, and she
Damn. Your
like,
real
yeah,
target.
she throws her halberd down, and she kind of like tries. She sees that you've already got him grappled, and she tries to get him like in a you know a rear naked choke or something, and then she's gonna like try to suplex him. So I'm gonna give her an athletics check with advantage because you've already got him restrained. Nope, Kai Vang. Athletics with advantage. 21. And this fucking 21 is good. The bad guy will have his dex roll, but not with advantage. 12. All right, yeah. So she's like, oh, I got you now. You know, Mushika. We've been after you for a while, and she has him like she's got one arm around his neck and the other arm under his arm, and she's just like squeezing him. She's like, I might not be able to stab you, but I could probably hang you. So that's it. She hasn't heard Karp calling for help. Mushika. Well, Mushika's going to turn into a rat, as you suspected, and try to get out. So I'm going to give him advantage on his attempt to escape from you guys, because he's become smaller.
Are we
Sorry?
both holding him?
Yeah, so you're both holding him. So I think, because you guys, well, because I was giving Kai Vang. Yeah, so the way it works, I guess, is you either both make a roll to try to beat his roll with advantage, or one of you can make a roll with advantage. You also heard Karp asking for help.
I'll give advantage, I guess.
Okay, so well, no, it just means you can roll. Well, you're gonna give Kai Vang advantage on her roll because she has a pretty good. Well, her athletics is a +4 is a +5, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're both at +5. So.
Because you're raging, you already have advantage.
Oh, I do?
When you're raging, you have advantage on athletics rolls.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so I'm gonna roll. It could all be for nothing. I mean, Mushika could suck at this. So let's just do the dex thing for Mushika. 16. So
Not bad.
So I'm gonna go Kai Vang with advantage. Yeah, it's beats him so that he turns into a rat and tries to squirm away, and Kai Vang's like, "Oh no, you don't," and kind of like grabs him and goes to the ground with him. So at this point, you could I guess you said you were giving advantage to Kai Vang, so you're both kind of like struggling to try to restrain this little rat from trying to get away. So I guess that's it for you guys. Gump, did you want to make a perception roll to have heard Karp calling for help?
I don't even need help. Fuck you.
Gump,
No,
nope.
I'm gonna come and help
I
these
don't even
guys.
need help.
I'll come and, so how's Mushika looking? Why can't we see his, I'm gonna waddle up and say, how you guys doing? Hey? What you doing?
Oh, you can't see his health bar. Yeah, okay, I see.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Yeah. Yep.
For 5, that's
Alright.
great. That was worth the spell slot.
Yeah.
I don't have any potions.
Bummer.
Life of a cleric.
Right. And the rat is just like struggling, you know, like when you're holding down like a struggling rat. Yeah. It's just struggling to get away. Is that it for Gump?
Well, I wanna... Can I do a thing from here? Right at him? Like a close range cannon? Like hold it right up to the corner so it goes, like, just gets him? Right up against the wall?
Well, you're gonna like shoot fire into this courtyard if you use the cannon. Yeah, you can just get him.
Like this way?
Yeah.
Like, because it goes from my corner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang
So
on, you can target from corner.
But we're like mechanically on this map, yes, but like we are 2 people grappling a rat.
Yeah, that's true. You're wrestling the rat. You're probably gonna burn. You're probably gonna burn. You're right. Them if you.
I mean, I can take the damage.
These are rules of the game, Richard.
Yeah. I think when you're grappling, you're supposed to pull people into your space. But anyway, if you want to do that, there's a chance that I'm going to give them a saving throw with as if they had evasion. So they'll take either half or no damage from the fire. So Mushika is being restrained, which means I think you have disadvantage on dex saving throws. Let's go with that. With the 5 doesn't save, and so 13 damage.
I have advantage on my dex save from Danger Sense.
Cool. Yep. Yeah, you see this coming. You see the little droid kind of like hops off of Gump, lands on the ground next to you, and kind of goes, "Hello, ho 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 ho."
It starts unfurling.
It starts engorging itself with fire. Yeah. And so that was 13
Nah,
damage. Well, he ain't
What's
dead.
the DC?
But, what's the DC on your fire? Is it 15?
Sorry. It was 14.
Cool.
Kai Vang has a 1.
Oh wait, I presume. Wait, does it take mine or does it have its own AC?
Usually.
The DC is always your DC.
Okay, then yeah.
So that would be dexterity. Yeah, so Kai Vang got hit. So if you save, you take no damage, and if you don't
Don't
save,
say
you take...
always. You can have tons of magical weapons that use their own DC.
Oh, that's true. That's true. But I mean, the
Come on.
items that you make as an artificer, I'm pretty
Yes.
sure always just have your save DC. It's a fifth edition thing. Okay, so that's it for Gump then. Yeah, he's Mushika is in pretty bad shape. Badrid, what you want to do?
Can I like let the Goliath
Help
hold
your
the
wife.
rat?
You should definitely help your wife. Yes.
Yeah, you're kind of like, did anyone hear that? Did anyone hear that? Carpet's going, help!
Because I'm just gonna like let go of the rat and assume that the Goliath is able to hold a rat.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. I'm gonna let go of the rat.
Okay.
And I don't remember how to do this like calculate line thing, but I mathed it earlier. And like going through this area here.
Yep. I think if you're running through that sort of like crowded area, you'll have to make athletics checks to not take difficult terrain. And when you move your guy, you can just like click on him and drag him with your mouse, and right click every time you want to create a waypoint.
Oh, I see.
I didn't know that.
And then you'll actually see the arrows, And,
Nice. Because I didn't know that. Cool.
And then when you release it, it'll just kind of go. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
I'll move that.
There you go.
And
So make your athletics check. It's not super hard, and you're raging, which means you get advantage.
Cool. Hey.
Not 20. Yeah, oh yeah, your
I
woman
gotta
is
get
in
to my
trouble.
fucking wife.
You fucking vault. You know, get over all those barrels, push some people out of the way, and end up sort of like in front of the, in front of the stall.
Is this person here the person that?
Yep. She's small.
Yes, I'm gonna replace the token in 1 second.
Would my nat 20 on athletics give me an extra 5 feet of speed? Because I would like to end my movement in this thing square.
Because it's currently small and standing on the counter that it was on. It hasn't had a chance to move yet. But yes, absolutely. If you want to end up like just face to face with this thing, you can.
Oh, now I know what Carp reminds me of. She reminds me of the mom from Castle in the Sky. The old lady.
Oh, the pirate lady, yeah.
The pirate lady. Is it Belle? Tell me it's Belle.
I don't know. It doesn't show. If it doesn't show a name, I don't answer it. Like if there's not a person's name,
Well, me, I don't know.
could be anyone. Okay, so yeah. So you can end up in the same space. I'll still keep you adjacent, just because otherwise we can't see it. All right. And it's time for the Jackalwares to go. So she had failed her
fail, bitch.
her wisdom save. So she's gonna flee. So she's gonna use she's gonna disengage and get the fuck out.
Does she get like different?
Reduced movement because she has little tiny feet. I'm gonna give her 5 feet less movement. What is their speed normally? Their speed is normally 40 feet. Wow. Yeah. I've got too many text boxes open.
Oh, you have to use your action to get here, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're running away, and they're gonna try to kind of get lost in the crowd.
Double reduce! Double reduce! No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Stack it!
Yeah, and she's tiny. She's like running into the stuff. She's like, "Hey, get out of here!" The guy carrying the books is kind of like, "What the fuck," you know? And he's also gonna get make a move to get away, and probably gonna get off. Yeah, probably gonna get away. So, I think that's good. Carp, your turn. So you see that she kind of like ran past you. And she's like, under the cheese cart over there. You can still see her.
I could still see her under the cheese cart over there.
Well, you probably have to move around that
What the
white
fuck
tent.
is my
but yeah.
speed? 25. Damn, I'm a dwarf. I got tiny little legs.
Again, you'll have to make an athletics check in order to move through the tent area without paying double movement.
Yeah, that'll go super well. Can I first use minor... No. I'm gonna Bardic Inspire him.
Badrid?
Yeah.
What do you say to him?
I can always count on you. I knew you'd show up. Now let's do this together like we always do. So you get a D6. Inspiration. Yeah, it's a bonus action, so that's fine. That's good.
Yep.
And then can I use Minor Illusion as an action to just make it sound like I'm gonna come around this way. Can I just make it sound like Badrid is like yelling from over here with Minor Illusion?
Yeah, you can make it sound like Badrid is shouting from that direction. Sure. And give me that athletics check to get through the
Yeah. This is gonna go well. This is gonna go super well. No worries. Oh shit!
21.
Hell yes!
Yeah, you just kind of like barrel through all this stuff, and there's like the sound of people approaching from all directions. It's like this.
So basically, I'm over here. I want her to think that he's gonna be like in front, like that he's coming for her in front, so she has to like turn back towards where he actually is. Anyways, that's what I'm trying.
Okay, yeah, it'll make her. Yeah, well,
Like I'll
might
go.
as well give her the
right
I'll
here.
give her the saving throw now since you cast it now. I'm gonna
Like,
give
I'll
her a
go right
wisdom
next-
saving throw against your spell DC to be effective. Yeah. Okay. Good.
So I'm right here, so she has to disengage if she wants to get away from me again.
Yep. Sounds good.
Bitch.
Yeah. So Kai Vang's kind of like, you know, she kind of looks. She looks at you, Gump, and says, "Manacles on my belt."
Oh shit. But he's a werebeast.
Figure it'll fit around. I figure it'll fit around his neck, you know. So she's like, "You're coming." You know, it's like, dead or alive. You're coming with me. And Mushika's kind of like struggling, and then he stops struggling.
He's like, oh, dead or alive, got it.
Yeah. And so she grabs the manacles and good click, puts it on Mushika's neck. So yeah, Mushika is manacled, and she puts the other one on her wrist. Got you now, little bastard. Mushika's kind of like, he's doing the rocket raccoon. He's yeah. So that's it. Mushika, Gump.
I'm here. He's still going. He's still alive. That fucker.
No, Kai Vang has manacled Mushika around his neck, and she's like dangling him from a chain. So she's like,
And we're trying to keep him. And we want to keep him alive.
Well,
she says, "Oh yes,
I mean,
I'm arresting
she's
this
a guard.
one. He's got a rap sheet longer than my arm. Thank you for your help, citizen."
Alrighty.
She
So
turns into RoboCop.
where are the rest of you guys? You're up there.
We ran.
I'll
Can
just.
they hear my minor illusion of Badgered like yelling?
That's pretty far. So I'd say make a perception check. Where did you go, Gum?
I just
I'll
wanna-
need you to make an athletics check also. Athletics or acrobatics,
Why?
since you're so small. To get through all the terrain that's in the in between the tents, it's really difficult terrain.
Okay.
Did you hear that? It's difficult terrain between the tents.
Mhm.
It's very difficult. So either
I doubt-
athletics
I doubt that's
or
what
acrobatics, whichever you
Lex
prefer.
and Brr would say.
7.
So you're gonna have to pay double for let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. So you can go 4 squares less than where you go. So 1, 2. So you can only make it like this far.
Okay.
On your.
That's fine.
Did you double move to get where
Yeah.
you went? Okay. So that's a double move to get there, and you still have a bonus action if you want to use it for something.
Well, so where's my little guy? He's gonna following me.
I presume
for
your little
one.
turret comes with you.
So he follows me.
And he's just like burning the whole market down. Fuck you.
No. Okay, no, that's it. That's all I can do, really.
All right. Well, that's it for you then. Badrid.
So you said it's like under the cart, right?
Yes, that's right.
Fuck. Okay.
No, it's very small. It's like the size of a halfling.
Well, I'll do my athletics check to go here.
All right. You have advantage because you're still, even though you haven't been fighting, I feel like you've been active enough. I feel the limitations on rage are kind of dumb. You're good. So you kind of like fight your way through the tents, and you come up adjacent to little jackalware there, like spinning.
So it's a jackal that's been reduced, if I understood.
Yeah.
It looks like the woman who was in the stall, but with like jackally features. So clearly she's transformed into a hybrid
okay.
form, and
Okay.
then but also she's really small for some reason.
Grab.
Oh, you just gotta grab her by the neck, yeah. So you can make your athletics roll with advantage, and I will make mine with disadvantage because I have been reduced.
17.
17. I'm gonna try to use Dex to get out of that one with disadvantage. Oh no, actually, even without, yeah. So 13 is still not gonna win. So yeah, so you managed to grapple this one.
Here's Waffle.
You grab it by the neck. Oh, Waffle's so cute. I think Waffle's my favorite. Look at her. She has such nice. Her fur is so much nicer. It's not like all shaggy
No.
and gross. It's beautiful.
She
Look at
doesn't
her.
have
She looks like a little. She looks like a tiny mountain lion. Look at her.
She looks like Nala.
Why are we going to the water hole?
Why?
Okay, so that's it for Badrid then. Jackalware.
Yep.
She'll try to escape, I guess. I'm just gonna look to see what abilities do they have. They have all kinds of abilities. You know what? She's gonna look at you and say, "I told you to leave us alone." Give me a wisdom saving throw, Badrid.
I'd rather not.
You feel powerful drowsiness. You start to fall asleep, but then you manage to shake it off. Yeah, she tried to use her sleep gaze on you. Yeah, so I guess that's she's like, well, I'll try to fight again next turn, I guess. Kirk, your turn.
What the hell am I supposed to do about this now? I'm not a. She's still under the cheese cart.
Well, no, Badrid kind of reached in and grabbed her and just like hauled her out. And she
I'm
looked
gonna
at Badrid
holler.
to try
I'm
to
gonna.
put him to sleep.
I'm a holler really fucking loud for Kai Vang and Gump.
All right.
I don't know what the fuck else you expect me to do.
Kai Vang and Gump, you will hear it.
Bardic Inspiration, I think that's 60 feet, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't. Well, you don't know right now. You can't see any of your friends,
Yeah,
and you don't know
true.
if they can hear you, so you probably don't want to take a chance.
I suppose you are correct. Okay. I'll just Vicious Mockery this bitch.
You're gonna die.
You're gonna fucking die.
And she's like, no, what?
You look at you, you're tiny. You're even smaller than I am, and I'm a dwarf.
It's a wisdom save.
Is that another time you roll a 1 for damage on this thing?
It's only like a D4 damage.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
pretty
okay.
much. It's almost always like.
I thought it was like a
forgot
Although
D6
to-
I'm consistently rolling nat ones on this skill here.
So she saves, so she doesn't take any damage. All right, so Kai Vang says, "Oh, I think we're needed over there." Kai Vang looks around. Where'd everybody go?
Can I hold a bonus action? No, I can't. Right?
I think so. What do you want to hold? Do you want to hold?
I just want to hold the bardic inspiration, like as
until
soon as I
when you see
them.
as soon as you see someone. Sure, yeah, you can be like, "Hey, baby," yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
All right, so she's got the rat hanging from her belt, and she comes around. She's gonna come around this side. She's looking around, doesn't see anybody. She already used her action surge, so she pretty much can't do anything else. So that's it for Kai Vang. Mushika, he's just hanging. Gump.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna keep moving.
Yep. So you're gonna have to do the athletics thing
25.
again to get through those tents.
So how many?
Starting from about there.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15 then. 3. I can move 25.
You have to make
Well, 3.
a
Yeah.
roll.
So 3 is 30 feet. But yeah. So
So I just counted those last 3 as double.
No, sorry. Make your athletics or acrobatics check. Otherwise, you have to pay double to move through those squares.
I just paid double anyways. Just so do I have to
Okay.
roll? Doesn't matter.
I
I
does
moved
not
twice,
matter.
but I just went 1.5 times.
Okay.
So you're getting bardic inspiration as soon as I see you.
You can see me.
Okay.
can't you?
Yeah. So Badrid is holding on to like a small-sized hybrid jackal creature. It's weird. It's like struggling in Badrid's hands.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll go one more. Here, I'll roll my. 6.
Yeah, so you're kind of fighting your way through. You don't make it that. I don't think you make it that far, right? Since you
Well, it
didn't
depends.
make
How many squares do you count as?
So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ah, okay.
4 the one you're in.
Okay.
So that would be like 40 feet. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. So what are you doing?
Well, that was a double move, so
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna stare at their donkey thing.
Yeah, this little guy can come with you. Okay, Badrid.
Is there a way that I can like restrain it with its face pointing like face in the dirt?
Oh,
Or you can make another acrobatics check to try to completely control it.
that's not nice.
Another athletics check.
That sounds really mean.
You're
You
wrestling a
asked
baby.
for my help.
How do you
I
fight a baby?
know.
All right, I'll do the athletics check. Oof.
12.
At
I'm
what
gonna
point
do
am I
mine.
allowed? At one point, can I roll my bardic inspiration?
Anytime.
You can roll it right now before you know the results of
Anytime.
the. I think you know what? Hang on. I'm just gonna make my dex because I'm using dex to try to escape. I am not reduced. I don't get disadvantage on my roll, so I just have a normal roll. Hey, you don't need to use it. So you managed to like completely control your enemy. But you can't. You're squeezing, but you can't seem to hurt it. Like it seems to be resistant to non-magical damage.
Whatever. As long as we.
But I
have
still
it.
want its face in the dirt so it
So it
can't
can't
sleep me in
speak.
again.
Yep, absolutely. You can control that. Yeah. So Jackalware is just going to try to escape again on its turn. Otherwise, that's it. With a 19,
Cutting words.
you. Well, you get to roll against that, Dominic, Badrid. You can make your athletics check with advantage.
Cutting words. I
17.
already said cutting words.
I
I already
So I was gonna say. I
already said cutting words.
Sure.
Okay.
Because I could have also used my inspiration.
Cutting words.
Okay.
So how much is that? How much is that? You want to roll it?
I think it's a D6, right? I use like my bardic inspiration.
Yep. All right. Yeah. So the creature looks like it's trying to wriggle free, and you kind of go. What do you say? What do you say it is to like make it fail?
Carp's
You did-
Carp's just standing there like shaking her head, looking at Badget holding this thing on the floor. She's like,
He's a he.
You're already half your size. I would just give up if I were you. I would just give up. I would just lie down. Just lie down, eat dirt, calm down, or else, I mean, I'm sure he'll just try and kill you.
Yeah. So I think at this point, Kai Vang will eventually arrive. You can like manacle this one too, around the neck because it's small. It's like when the spell wears off, it'll be like.
Yeah, die. It only lasts a minute, so they should definitely not do that. Put it on the wrists, and then I'll just let go of the spell.
Okay. Yeah. So I think what we can do to wrap up this session is you have captured.
Hey, did you expect that, DM? Reduce!
No, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You have captured Avani,
Avani.
a middle-aged woman.
Middle-aged, same bitch. Avani. Middle-aged. Does she look like human Jackalware?
Yeah. She's like a brown-skinned human. Like they look like people that would come from Aiden's world. They're kind of like
Nazis.
Nazis. What? No, they're kind of like
Genasi, please.
He's a Genasi, but most of the people in his world are not Genasis. They're just
Okay.
they're just like
I thought it was an elemental world.
Sure. There are mountains of the elements, but most of the people there are just they're humans that live in the mountains. It's kind of like Kurdistan, the planet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, we fucking caught her.
you did.
That was cool. I've never used a spell like that in battle and have it work so well, so.
That's very cool.
Well, I actually don't think it did anything. When you think about it. Couldn't get as far.
it helped her. It helped her. She was able to move through the difficult terrain more easily, so that was helpful.
Cool.
Um,
It's good. I like. It's really good.
yeah, the problem is that you can always, if you're defending against the grapple, you can always use your dex, and so so obviously it would have prevented her from succeeding at attacking you with a grapple, but no penalty for defending. So there's that, but it's still pretty cool. All right, yeah. So next session we can you can get information from her.
Oh, cool.
And find out where their lair is, maybe.
Their lair, yeah. Did we level up?
No, you don't level up. You're still level 3.
I'm gonna ask every time. Gonna ask every time.
All right.
All
All
right.
right. So there you go. Is that?
It's good. We did
I
it.
guess that's it. So thank you
Did the
for
damn
watching.
thing.
Those of you who watched.
Yes, thank you so
And,
much for watching. We've got so many new viewers today. It's really nice.
Did we though? Did we? I don't
Yeah,
even know
yeah,
how
yeah.
that works. So excellent. I'm very glad. And yeah, so I made this map on Incarnate today in like 15 minutes. So.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
I love like commercey areas. That's so
Yeah,
fun.
this kind of map is a fun one to make because you just like dropping those. Each one of those tents is a stamp that drops a shadow under it, and then all the baskets of stuff you put on a layer below, and then you just, yeah. So it's pretty great.
There you go. Incarnate Master over here.
Yeah.
And then the ground itself is a whole layer that's not objects. It's just a bitmap layer that you draw on with a paintbrush, and
Paintbrush. Wow.
it's cool.
Pretty
Very
awesome.
cool. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching.
Thanks,
Tune in
everyone.
next week for not this game, but a different game.
Yeah, every
Humblewood.
Next
Every
week is
2
going to be
weeks.
our Humblewood game. We're going to be back to our regular game of Humblewood, and yeah, that's it.
Very cool.